And Rais Ahmed certainly starting off with a very well played shot, just guiding it down to deep third. Exciting contest here, Nadeem. Two very, very good teams, the Seven Districts hybrid. It's a mix of both the juniors and the senior team playing together. Certainly very exciting times for the Seven Districts team as well.
Well, they are riding high. They have won the tournament here just before a few days, and they are the champions. So they opted to play a single team. Not a bad idea. Maybe they want to rest some of the players, as there are a lot of other tournaments are also lined up here in UAE domestic circuit, as the Ramadan is just about to start after maybe 2 or 3 days. What Amir Hamza has done in first couple of balls, he is trying to bowl full, trying to get the swing going. It's a good idea, especially on this particular track.
Well, certainly you will find some early movement here. Seven Districts, they'll want to get a good start. That was a wide delivery down the leg side. The wicket keeper did extremely well to prevent that ball from going for extras.
Well kept by the wicket keeper. It was a really vivid delivery. He definitely got the swing, but the direction was not correct that time from Amir Hamza. Well, Rais Ahmed, good to see him back in the side of Seven Districts. He is a very explosive batter.
Well, yeah, he came after a small hiatus, didn't he? He went, was out on vacation to Pakistan, went for his marriage. Then since he's come back, he's slightly looked off colour, and even in spite of being off colour, Nadeem, he scored a couple of 40s and a half century to go with it. That was another wide, way off the mark, and another extras. Mind you, this is, there you go, the title sponsor, the Union Square House Ramadan T20 tournament, match number 5 in progress. And already we've had some blockbuster games in the short start that we've had this week. Still plenty more. Lot of action to come your way. Rais Ahmed and Zainullah Khan opening the batting. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. You needed something special to dismiss a batter like Rais Ahmed, and Amir Hamza has certainly provided that for the for the London Royals. Brilliant delivery, and Rais Ahmed has to depart.
Oh, beautiful delivery. This is what he was trying. Beautifully angled in. And Rais Ahmed, well, the feet are not moving, and he has paid the price. Don't want to face such kind of deliveries earlier on in your inning. Amir Hamza has struck here as Rais Ahmed walking back after scoring 4 on 3, bowled by Amir Hamza. It's 8 for 1.
Well, so the London Royals have struck very early on, and what a wicket to have. Rais Ahmed, the man who's been causing a lot of headaches for all the opposition they've been going up against. The London Royals have picked up an early wicket. What a delivery from Amir Hamza. That was an absolute jaffa. Pitched around the middle off stump and then juggling back into the right-hander and clipping that off stump. Huge wicket. New batter has just walked into bat. It's Hassani Sakhil, another top player. Son of Afghanistan captain Mohammad Nabi. Hassani Sakhil is an absolute special talent, just like his father. He certainly will be very exciting to see how he goes about it today.
Well, talking about Muhammad Nabi, he has been rated as the number one all-rounder in the recent ICC ranking. His son out there in the middle. The way Amir Hamza is bowling, he has to play really very well to live up to the expectation of the audience, of the team. He is off the mark with a single.
Yes, he's a special talent, I'll tell you, Hassan Isakhir. He's a hard hitter of the ball. He certainly can be devastating up the order. Just like his father. His father is a middle order batter. We saw him play that blinder of a knock against Sri Lanka a couple of weeks ago in Afghanistan's tour of Sri Lanka, and Hassan Isakhir, well, he is not far away. That's a good delivery. Very good delivery. A brilliant over from Amir Hamza comes to an end. Picking up a wicket of the danger man, Rais Ahmed. 7 districts hybrid, 9 for 1 after the first over. Well, 7 districts hybrid, 9 for 1. Sushen Thapar into the attack to open the proceedings from the ICC Academy end. Hassan Isakhil on strike. It's going to be crucial that these two provide a good start early on, and that's a beautiful shot. A bit of room outside off stump, and Hassan Isakhil is too classy of a batter to miss out on an opportunity. Gets a boundary, first one for him, and the first boundary of Sushen Thapar's over.
Well, the boundary in the second over as well, like it was done in the first over. It was really a vivid delivery as far as spinner is concerned, but nicely played by Hassan. Sushen Thapar. Interesting decision by the captain of London Royals to bring a left arm spinner earlier on in the circle, and I think it's a good one. Both these batters likes to go after the fast bowlers in the power play, and it can be very tricky.
Certainly. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. What a stroke. Look at that. Inside out, over covers for a maximum. Magnificent shot there by Hassan Isakhil. He is showing us what class he is, how much of class he uses. Look at that. Oh, magnificent. Absolutely magnificent.
Well, top class shot. Reaching out to the length of the delivery and along with the turn, playing it intentionally. Inside out. Beautiful 6. Over point region. Now, Sushen Thapar has been put under pressure. He has been hammered for a 4 and a 6. This time gently played and good running between the wicket. A single taken.
Looks extremely good, doesn't he, Hassan Isakhil? I remember listening to an interview from Mohammad Nabi the other day where he did state that one of his dreams is to play international cricket with his son. Oh, this is in the air once again, and it just almost takes the combox out. This time it's Zainullah Khan with a magnificent inside out shot, matching shot to shot of Hassan Isakhil of the previous ball. This one was over covers for a maximum to get off the mark.
Well, this really required some special skills. This was not that closer to the batter, but Zainullah timed it very well and nicely done, getting another 6 in this over.
Sushen Thapar, well, he'll be under pressure. He started off very expensively here. 18 runs come off Sushen Thapar's first over. After 2, 7 districts, 27 for 1.
Well, Amir Hamza, good delivery first up, right on the money. A dot ball to start with.
Amir Hamza, he'll need to peg things back a little bit. They'll need a couple of wickets here early on. They've managed to pick the wicket of Rais Ahmed. Well, that's not given them any respite with the likes of Hassan Isakhil and Zainullah Khan out there. Two very, very aggressive batters. Certainly can take the game away from you in a jiffy. Wide outside off stump this time. A bit of a fumble by the wicket keeper enables them to get an extra. A bye on that occasion.
Well, what Amir Hamza is trying to do is that he is not trying to bring every ball back to the right-hander batter. I think he is planning the wicket. He is trying to set the batsman up for the shot towards the extra cover region and then wants to bring one back. Good thinking, but need to be accurate with his line and length. Can't afford to give away too many extras.
Flicked off the pads this time into the gap. There's a fielder there at deep mid-wicket. Hassan Isakhil moves on to 13 now of 7 balls. 7 districts. They'll know that they need to get to a score of 180 plus if they want to truly test the London Royals. Fairly a new team, the London Royals. Gonna be exciting to see how they go about it here. Making their debut here at the ICC Academy. Another quick single there for Zainullah Khan.
Well, good batting this is. They are not just throwing a bat against every ball that is being bowled to them. They are respecting the decent deliveries and rotating the strikes as well. But we have seen the swing has disappeared in this over from Amir Hamza. What a beauty it was when he got the wicket.
That's beautifully flicked off the pads and gets a boundary towards the square leg region. Well, you can't bowl that lane, you can't bowl that line to Hassan Isakhil. He will keep feasting on you all day long. That's a beautiful shot. He's raced on to 17 now. The 7 districts hybrid, they've certainly started off with a bang.
A bit of reflection of Mohammad Rizwan in that shot. A kind of sweep, kind of pull. But as long as if he gets the direction wrong, there is every chance that the batters will go after you.
Once again, a beautiful cover drive. And he gets a boundary. Hassan Isakhil is making a mockery of this bowling attack of the London Royals. From the moment he's walked out to bat, he's absolutely looked chanceless.
A gorgeous drive on the offside. No need to run for those kind of shots. Beautifully driven for a 4 toward the offside. The score has gone up to 38 for 1 after 3 overs. Well, it's 38 for 1 after 3 overs, 7 districts. They have batted like champion after losing that early wicket. Zainullah playing on 8, Hassan playing on 21. Kuldeep is bowling his first over. The first ball driven away toward the long on for a single. Change in the bowling attack. The spinner was immediately removed after he has given 18 runs in that second over.
Yes, Kuldeep Lal into the attack. Oh, a bit of a misfield there. Vibor Yadav trying to attack the ball on that occasion. Just slightly misjudged it, overran it, and in the process gives an extra boundary. A little sloppy there here by the London Royals.
Very sloppy indeed. Just caused some unnecessary boundary, but again, it is the pressure which was put at him by the aggressive running between these two batters. They're not only good while hitting the boundaries and sixes, but also good in running between the wickets. Once again, putting pressure on the fielder. It is always very key to run fast for the first run. Kuldeep Lal bowled those gentle medium passes and also has got a very good slower one. This time dipping Yorker, but once again brilliant running between the wickets.
They've shown some great intent, haven't they, Hassan, Isakhil and Zainullah, from the moment they walked into bat. They've been very busy out there. Hassan Isakhil now on strike. Nicely played there, showing his full repertoire. It's just not all about hard hitting, not all about boundaries. On that occasion, there was supposed to be an overthrow, but Zainullah had actually backed down way deeper. 5 runs, 8 runs have come out the first 5 balls here. 46 on the board.
Driven this time toward the mid-off region, and a single taken as Zainullah will keep the strike for the next over. It's 47 for 1 after 4. Well, it's 47 for 1 after 4. Hassan playing on 27 on just 12 balls. Zainullah playing on 11 on just 9 balls. Amir Hamza will continue to bowl.
Oh, a leading edge. Very nearly carrying to that field at point. In fact, it's Zainullah Khan who is on strike. 11 of 10 for him now. A good little partnership here. 39 between them. Between Hassan Isakhil and Zainullah Khan. They'll need to make sure that they capitalize on this start. In spite of losing Rais Khan early on. That's a good shot coming down the track and hitting it straight as an arrow over the bowler's head for a boundary. Brings the 50 up for the 7 districts, and it's coming inside the 5th over. What a start this is by the 7 districts so far.
Well, the natural instincts working for Zainullah. For both these batters, they are naturally very aggressive. Can't be kept quiet for a long time. And at that occasion, Zainullah coming down the track and hitting it straight for good opportunity for these two youngsters. They have been playing for the junior side of 7 districts. And in this tournament, they have been given a chance to play for the hybrid side of 7 districts, and so far they have done well.
Good comeback there by Amir Hamza. He's had a mixed type of a spell. Sometimes he's come up with some Jafar of a deliveries, just like that, to dismiss Rais Ahmed. Now he's got to make sure that he bowls his last 3 balls 1 point. He's gone for 4 runs of the first 3 balls. And if he can keep it cheaply in the next 3 balls, he would have done quite well.
Well, holding the seam position remains very important if you want to swing the ball. Amir Hamza. Oh, this edged away just above the wicket keeper and has gone for another 4. Luck as well favoring the batters.
Well, certainly they say luck favors the brave, don't they? Zainullah Khan certainly riding that luck. Coming down the pitch. Trying to hit it through the mid-wicket region, but he's not going to mind. He's not going to mind as long as the runs keep coming. And so will the 7 districts. They'll certainly want a good score on the board here. Already 55 on the board.
Nicely played behind the line at that occasion. Well, one good feature of this little partnership. In fact, this is not little partnership. They have put up 47 on the board. And we are only into the 5th over. The good thing, they have respected the decent deliveries.
Well, yeah, they certainly have. They've not just tried to hit every ball out of the park. They've respected the good deliveries. They've just made sure that they just knock it around for singles. And they'll know that, okay, the bad balls do come around. And when it does, they capitalize on it beautifully. It's a good ball. Nice change of pace there by Amir Hamza. Pitching it short. Zainullah missing on that. In 5 overs done, it's 55 for 1 after 5.
.55 for 1 after 5. Oh, good delivery this time. Appeal and given by the umpire. So Kuldeep Lal has got the reward for some brilliant bowling. He has been mixing it up. And it's the dangerous Hassan walking back.
Huge wicket. Huge wicket. This is Hassan Isakhil. Slightly playing away from the body. That angle away from the right-hander has certainly got that edge. And Hassan Isakhil has to depart. 2nd wicket down, now 7 districts. Hassan Isakhil departs for 27. A very good knock while he lasted there. Of 13 balls, strike rate of above 200. Brilliant stuff. But unfortunately not able to capitalize on that opportunity. 55 for 2.
Well, Farmali is the new batter walking out there in the middle, replacing Hassan Isakhil, who was playing an outstanding knock before, was dismissed by Kuldeep. It has to be one of the better delivery, and he produced a magical one out there, just swinging it away. He was always testing the batters. He was mixing it up, and that was a very good delivery. Hassan just opened the face of the bat, wanted to play toward the scare region, but only able to give an edge to the wicket keeper. Kuldeep, fast up, dipping Yorker to Fahran, and they have taken a single out there. Running between the wicket has been superb.
Yeah, it has been outstanding, haven't they? They've been very busy out there. Farman Ali, now the wicket keeper, is just walking into bat at number 4. He certainly has got a job to do in the last over of the power play. Last 4 balls coming up. That's a good looking shot. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. That's another magnificent drive there by Zainullah Khan. Well, he's played some magnificent strokes here tonight so far. And he's not done yet. This is brilliant stuff there by Zainullah.
Well, it was an over pitch and nicely played by Zainullah toward the offside. He's a naturally aggressive player, and as long as he will stay out there in the middle, you can't be putting the run rate down. This time, good slow one. Nicely played. A dot ball. And this is where you can confuse the aggressive batters like Zainullah. If you bowl some dot deliveries, then they will try to do something different.
Yes, usually he does tend to try to break free the moment he gives some block balls, but that was a ball that was hit really, really hard at the bowler. That certainly would go down as an opportunity. But mind you, that was hit hard. That got him on the just above the palm. Look at that. Oh, that's gonna sting, I'll tell you. But nevertheless, an opportunity. And umpire Imran Munir will be happy that the bowler got his hand over there. He was in absolute danger there.
Well, very tough, those kind of shots. It came from the middle of the bat. Well, there was a chance, but Kuldeep couldn't really collect that one neatly. And that is the end of power play. It's 61 for 2. Farman Ali playing on 1, Zainullah playing on 24. It's 61 for 2 after 6 overs. Well, they have scored. Current run rate is 10.17, which is very good. They lost 2 wickets. Both very aggressive players out there in the dugout now. Zainullah will be facing Webb Yadav. Oh, beautiful delivery. How you can describe it, Atik?
Goodness gracious, Vibhor Yadav starts off with a jaffa. Look at that. Full one, swinging in. And not the right shot there by Zainullah Khan. Playing on the back foot for a full delivery. Swinging in well. You're certainly flirting with danger, I'll tell you. Very unlucky Vibhor Yadav for that ball having missed that stumps. Could have easily also got that inside edge onto the stumps as well. Nevertheless, he survives. But there's nothing much you can do, isn't it? When especially you receive a ball like that, you just have to hope against hope that just misses the stumps, or misses your pads, or those inside edges.
Webber Yadav, a very natural style bowling action. Oh, once again, it's swing that really saved him. Otherwise, it was a juicy full toss, especially against the likes of Zainullah. Mid-off is up against Zainullah. If you're bowling full, that can be risky as well as there is always another theory to entice the batters to go after you if you want to take wickets.
Good delivery again. Vibhor Yadav, he started off really well here. Just given away 2 singles of the first 3 balls. He certainly is a very, very good talent, this man, Vibhor Yadav. He's an absolute fighter. A great all-rounder to have in your team. Opens the batting or bats on the top of the order.
Webber Yadav once again nicely bowled. Gently played toward the offside. Fielder standing at the edge of the circle. This will not help, really. They have just got a wicket. The Shoulders are down for the batting side. It's a good opportunity for them to bowl 2-3 quick overs.
Well, certainly is the case, I believe. They have to capitalize on this opportunity. 2 wickets, 2 big wickets, to say the least. Oh, that's down the leg side. Is that going to be called a leg bye? Yes, it is.
Well, it's a good thinking bowler. Weber Yadav can bowl slow one, can bowl those in swingers. And you are having those right armory, the line and length becomes very important. Oh, nicely bowled, and that time wicket keeper has missed it, and it will go for a 4.
Well, it's been given 4 leg byes. All he had to do was just clip some pad on the way, and that had enough deflection to carry it down to the boundary line. So good over by Vibhor Yadav. Unfortunately, just by that boundary of the last one, spoils it, but it does not get added on to his tally. So his figures read none for 3 of his first over after 769 for 2. Well, so it's been a good period of play in the first 7 overs. 69 for 2, the 7 districts, going at close to 10 runs and over. And the London Royals will also be quite happy with the fact that they managed to pick up 2 very big wickets. And if they can somehow prize out another couple here, they certainly would mean get into a good position. And Kuldeep Lal continues his 3rd over as there is a change here in the com box. I've been joined by the veteran, the absolute champion, the voice of UAE, Mr. Ahmed Khawaja. Ahmed, welcome to the com box, my friend.
Good evening, Atiq. A beautiful punch down the ground, and Zainullah Khan continues his merry stroke play, low full toss, and easily dispatched for a boundary.
Yeah, that was full, wasn't it? Absolutely deserved to be hit to the boundary. Zainullah Khan is too good a player to miss out on an opportunity like that. But he certainly got the start that he wanted. Now 30 of 24. Comes down the track again, a ravishing cover drive. But there is a fielder in the deep. Just a single on that occasion.
He's certainly timing the ball beautifully tonight, Zainullah. We saw Hassani Khail get off to a start, but got out to a ripper of a delivery, hint of extra bounce. So now the onus is on the man in the orange helmet to take the innings through. Firm drive and just skips past the long off into the dugouts. It's the 2nd boundary of the over.
That ball went to the boundary like a tracer bullet. The midfield at mid-off had absolutely no chance. He just had a couple of yards to move. But the power behind the shot was such that he had absolutely no chance whatsoever. Farman Ali, that would give him a lot of confidence. Just having walked into bat, a direct hit. Would have been very close, but that was a relay throw to the bowler. So I think Farman Ali would have made his ground. Just gone upstairs just to make sure.
Yeah, had to get the dive in eventually. It was Zainullah who called him through. Needed a stronger throw from the point fielder, and his weight was on the back foot. But this could be close. Big dive in. And that's excellent technique on the dive from Farman Ali. And he's made it in time. Even though the bat got elevated a touch when he slid into the popping crease. Seems to be A-okay to me. Of course, the ICC did change the regulations that if your bat manages to bounce off the turf, but if it has entered the popping crease once, it will be counted. But certainly very close. Kuldeep Lal just a bit out of position as well. Had to reach for the stumps there, Atiq.
Well, if youngsters are watching this, this is how you put out a dive. Look at that. Full stretch. And he managed to grease the bat along while he was doing that dive. Excellent stuff, Farman Ali. And certainly that bit of technique helps save his wicket. Maybe a straighter throw or a direct hit would have been curtains there on that occasion. Last ball coming up. Will that be given a wide? The umpire thought for a second it was a touch and go, but Imran Munir is a very veteran in this umpiring field, and he certainly felt that that was just out of the line, and yes, it was.
Yeah, even though the ball is 8 overs old, still getting that swing in the air is Kuldeep. Oh, it's been sliced towards long off and take dropped. Well, the captain of the Royals, Vib Yadav, the ball has been following him, and that is a chance that should have been taken, Atiq.
Well, I thought for a second he did have control of the catch. Just look at that. He did manage to hold it maybe for a slight fraction of a second. But then at the very, very last minute of being able to get control of that, was not able to hold on to it. So another opportunity goes down. Vibhor Yadav has not had a great day on the field. 8 overs done, 82 for 2.
Well, the captain immediately has a chance to make amends here. First over was a decent one from Vib Yadav. Still getting a lot of movement in the air. Pretty good sporting pitch here at the ICC Academy. And if they had taken their chances, London Royals would be controlling the game here, Atiq.
Well, they say that catchers do win matches, and usually those half chances will be the difference of you chasing perhaps a 150 or a 180, 200 score, especially against a team like 7 Districts. They can be absolutely devastating the moment you give them some chances. And mind you, this is the hybrid team. This is a mix of the 7 Districts juniors and the 7 Districts seniors, who both represented the Arabian Cricket League in the tournament that concluded last week. So it's good to see that the management has decided to go ahead with this model. So both the youngsters and the seniors have a chance where the youngsters can learn something. Oh, there's an opportunity, and I think he's shot. Goodness gracious, the batters have committed harakiri on themselves. I'm not sure where there was a double, what he was thinking on that occasion. Disaster here for the 7 Districts.
Well, that's a very soft dismissal. The call was for 2. And Farman Ali turning Zainullah Khan back. And he was in no man's land in the end. Well executed run out. And London Royals, they've gotten a bit of a gift, thanks to Zainullah and Farman Ali. A decent knock from the youngster comes to an end. 33 of 27. And 7 Districts are in a spot of bother now. 85 for 3. New batter coming in is the very talented Ahmed Tariq. Exciting youngster. Technically sound. And been in tremendous form the past couple of months for 7 Districts Juniors. Squeezed away behind point. And third, well, not sure about that fielding technique, but he's managed to keep them to 2.
Straight away off the mark, Ahmed. Had a brilliant outing the previous game as well. Well, he'll need to do a repetition of that again tonight. The 7 Districts, I'd say they're in a reasonably comfortable position at 87 for 3 after in the 9th over, but a couple of wickets here can certainly dent that progress. Nicely played again on this occasion. Full control there by Ahmed Tariq.
Even though there is some movement in the air, looks like a very good batting wicket. Australian replica conditions here. This is the Gabba wicket. So you will get that lovely bounce and carry. And you can play your shots on the up, especially if you're strong on the back foot.
Short and wide this time. Played it very nicely, but not much timing behind that. They'll turn for 3. Good running by these two.
And no confusion this time. It's the longer boundary towards the car park of the ICC Academy. And they're fleet of foot, both of these youngsters. And easily making it a triple. Good communication as well.
Project a score of 206, and if they can certainly get there, they'll be extremely happy. 7 Districts hybrid. Oh, gets an edge. That's a brilliant delivery by Vibhor Yadav. That pitch shot, but it was just around that 5th to 6th stump line. A very awkward height. And Ahmed Tariq gets an outside edge. A big, big wicket here. And now I'd say the London Royals on top.
Yeah, just trying to go for that uppercut. It came in off the pitch and cramped him for room. And feather edge to the keeper. Big Rev making no mistake. And now the complexion of this match has completely changed. 7 Districts hybrid in trouble.
Well, the UAE women's national team and the men's national team, the national team of UAE in the background, doing their training here at the ICC Academy. Some absolute superstars in the making for UAE cricket coming through the process. These youngsters as well certainly will have some high hopes to get to that stage. A lot of talent. Oozing with talent, aren't we, Ahmed?
Oh, absolutely. And the key is it's homegrown talent. It's not lads who have qualified for the UAE. These boys and girls are born and raised here itself. So we can certainly claim them to be our own. Meanwhile, Sushain Thapar, the left arm spinner, into the attack. Nicely flicked towards the fine leg region. And well, making a meal of that fielding effort. They will pick up a couple. New batter coming in is another exciting prospect, Shaurya Singh.
Well, just about a few minutes ago, I said that the game is very much in the balance. But now, with these 4 wickets down, the London Royals certainly will be the happier team when we get to this halfway stage. Yes, the 7 districts are going at 10 runs and over, but picking up 4 wickets early on against a team like the 7 districts, that's a very well done.
Yeah, it was 87 for 2 if I'm not wrong. So since then, a bit of a mini collapse. Some self-induced mistakes, gifting a wicket via run out. And Ahmed Tariq, well, that was just a brute of a delivery. And Vib Yadav, the captain of London Royals, having a major impact already.
Nicely played there, a quick single. So 95 on the board now. Shaurya Singh getting off the mark. Farman Ali has certainly got a job to do on his shoulders. He's got to play through. He certainly is very much capable of those big shots as well, and he can also knock it around.
I've been impressed with the London Royals bowling attack. They have the left arm seamer, left arm spinners in there as well. And the captain chipping in with his fast medium. And so far, so good for the men in blue. Wrong line, but got away with that one, did Sushain. So a steady over, only 4 off it. 95 for 4 are 7 districts at the halfway stage.
So we're into the twilight part of the evening. Floodlights taking effect. Slightly overcast conditions here in Dubai. We certainly are expecting some rain come this weekend. It's been some unpredictable weather here in the UAE coming towards the end of winter.
Well, I dare say we do expect rains around this February, March time of the calendar, I think, but some of the volume of rain we've had has been quite incredible, so you're right. And let's hope it stays away during our 2 matches today, because they're 4 rather very exciting sides taking on each other at the Ramadan T20 this evening.
Well, yeah, the rain's been predicted for tonight along with tomorrow through to Sunday. And like you said, yes, the amount of rain that we've witnessed in this season has just been absolutely unbelievable, unheard of in the past here in these parts of the world.
So what do you do when it's raining? Do you go fishing or just tuck inside, have a nice cup of coffee, spend your afternoon watching TV, or do you get out there celebrating in the rain?
Usually I celebrate here in the combox at ICC Academy. Down the leg side on that occasion. Well, Ahmed, if you are quite aware, over the last year or so, this academy, this beautiful venue, has been my second home.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of cricket going on here. The passion for the game is absolutely unmatched. And full credit to the ICC Academy administration, especially Mr. Mahesh Mondkar, bringing all these athletes together and putting on a show. It's been wonderful stuff.
Well, I dodged a bullet there. I thought Muzammil, the new bowler who's just walked into bowl the 11th. So far at the halfway stage, 97 on the board. Well, you'd expect them to double that score, but the problem is having lost 4 wickets. So if they can certainly get a partnership on here, there's nothing to say that they'll get to the 200 run mark. But down the leg side, he's going to be called a wide again.
Yeah, he's been a bit inconsistent here, Muzammil. Has a good action. He's getting some swing in the air. Tall lad. But the lines have been quite erratic. Either too wide of off or straying down the leg side. Needs to keep it simple. The pitch will assist you. You're tall enough to extract that extra bounce as well. Just need to get it in the right areas.
Oh, slashed and slashed hard, but does not get enough bat on that occasion. Some footy skills there are third man. And they're pushing for a third. And they get it with ease. Good running here by both batters out there.
Yeah, lack of communication between the deep third and point fielder. Was expecting that relay throw. So 100 up for 7 districts in the 11th over. Trying to build a partnership together, Aishwarya and Farman Ali. Farman Ali is off to a start. He needs to make it count.
Bit of extra bounce there. Beats the outside edge on the occasion. Shaurya Singh is just not been able to counter that bit of extra bounce on the occasion. Last ball coming up of the 11th now. Can Shaurya Singh and Farman Ali get a partnership on between them? Muzammil's bowled quite decently. Just 6 runs have come off the first 5 balls. And pertaining to their run rate, he's done quite well.
Edged and taken. Well, there you go. You get it in the right areas. That hint of a way swing. And Shaurya, well, a rush of blood there. Trying to smash the ball hard towards that leg side. Feather edge. And yet another dismissal for the London Royals wicketkeeper. And now 7 districts are in serious trouble. 101 for 5. A failure for Shaurya Singh. So it's the skipper, Sagir Khan, coming in at 7. Attack-minded batter. Excellent all-rounder. But London Royals, well, they could create a big upset here. Sushain will continue from the ICC Academy end. And Farman Ali, what must be going through his mind? He's seen wickets fall in a heap from the other end. He was responsible for one of them. Now all the responsibility and all the pressure is on him.
Flicked off the pads this time. There's a fielder in the deep. Just a single on the occasion. Mohammad Sagir, the captain, walking into bat at number 7 at the absence of their regular skipper, Mohammad Haider. Certainly having a well-deserved break. The likes of Wasi Shah also not featuring in this leg so far. Remains to be seen if they'll come back into play as we go on into the tournament.
Yeah, it's early days just yet. We're going to have another bonanza of cricket right throughout the holy month of Ramadan. So perhaps the side's just easing into the tournament. A wonderful fielding. Just slipping out of the grasp for Muzammil, but that ball was struck well. Could have picked up a boundary, so he saved at least 2 or 3 runs. So the ground fielding from London Royals has picked up as well with that flurry of quick wickets.
Oh, missed an opportunity. Beautifully flighted on that occasion by Sushen Thapar. And certainly beat him with a bit of extra bit of zip off the pitch.
That was beautifully bowled. And like you mentioned, extra bounce, that overspin. And that's much more like it. Looking for two. And this time, no interruptions in the calling. But another tidy over from Thapar comes to an end. 106 for 5.
Oh, that's going to be a wide. Starting off the third over there. Muzammil bowling his second over. Well, the 7 districts slightly losing their way in the last 3 to 4 overs. At one stage they were 87 for 2. And having lost 3 wickets in the space of 20 runs in about 3 to 4 overs. Well, that's not something that they would be very thrilled about, but they certainly want to make sure that they need a partnership here. Who better to have at this time, especially with the likes of Mohammad Saghir and Farman Ali out there. These two will need to rescue the ship here.
They certainly will. Experienced members of the 7 districts senior team. Farman Ali, wicketkeeper batter, and Mohammad Saghir, one of their key all-rounders, certainly have the capability. We're trying to force that ball. And Saghir, well, that's the way he plays. So I wonder, Atiq, whether he'll change his approach or just stick to his natural game.
Well, he's not been his usual self, Ahmed, in the last couple of weeks or so. Mohammad Saghir, as far as with the bat is concerned, he's been struggling to get some notable contributions in, so he will hope that today that can change. Oh, a bit of a French cut on that occasion. A good delivery, Yorker length, squeezing it out through his legs.
Yeah, he has the raw materials to be a very good bowler, Muzammil. Tall, swing, decent pace. It's just about being consistent. Can he bowl that off-stump channel 6 balls out of 6? If he can, on these kind of pitches, he will pick up a hatful of wickets consistently.
Oh, good delivery. Very good delivery. Muzammil once again swinging that ball away from the right hander. He's bowling some very good lines and lengths, enticing the batter to come forward. And that is how he also did get that wicket as well previously. With a bit of extra bounce, with that movement of the pitch.
I feel they need to change the field here, Atiq. They've got a deep mid-wicket in place for some reason. Get somebody in at slip or at short mid-wicket. Because Saghir will always have a dip. He likes to play his shots, so he can perhaps flash one into that vacant slip cordon to the right of the keeper Fernandez. Or maybe test him with the short ball with a mid-wicket in the circle. You don't need to leave the leg side completely open at this stage of the game with the opposition 5 wickets down.
Well, perfect game situation, isn't it, for a batter like Mohammad Saghir to get himself in. Plenty of overs still remaining with 5 wickets down. He'll like to get his eye in initially. But this is in the air. There's a fielder as he takes a magnificent catch on the boundary line. What a take that was. Mohammad Saghir is absolutely shell-shocked, as are we all of us here at the ICC Academy. That was perhaps the catch of the tournament so far.
And it's the big fast bowler Amir Hamza. Banged in short. Cut away towards that deep point fielder. And take a look at this one. One-hander. Spectacular catch. And, well, did he mean that on purpose? We'll never know. But 7 districts are 6 wickets down. Nelson on the board. Well, it's all happening at the ICC Academy Ramadan T20, that's for sure. Wahab Hassan, the left arm spinner, bowling all-rounder, I would say, coming in at 8. But what a catch taken by Amir Hamza. Absolutely phenomenal.
That was magnificent to say the least, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Nelson striking.
This is actually the first time I've seen Nelson being unlucky for someone in my many years of commentary. But Muzammil, 2 for 11. He's bowling a game-changing spell.
Good delivery. Once again, a brilliant spell. Brilliant over this is by Muzammil. Just giving away 5 runs and picking up the crucial wicket of the captain Mohammad Sagir. 7 districts are in a spot of bother. It's 1-1, 1 for 6 after 13.
Sushain will continue into his final over. And there's a change in the comm box as I welcome Mohammad Nadeem alongside me. Good evening, Nadeem Saab.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. 112 for 6. And they have really pulled things back. London Royals, after a blistering start by those 2 batters, Hassan Isakhail and Zainullah. But since then, really, London Royal bowlers and fielders as well have done a pretty nice job. Sushain Tharper, he has given away 18 runs in the first over. That was the second over of the match. But what a comeback he has done.
Yeah, he was hit for 2 big sixes. But since then, returning after the power play, you've been spot on. He's bowled really well, provided them that control. And now, 7 districts perhaps are in damage control mode. They were looking at a score of 200 plus in the first half of the innings. Now they would be lucky to get to that 170 mark.
Yeah, even 170 can be very tricky on this track, provided that in which length and line you are bowling. This pitch provides extra bit of assistance to the medium paces, but the length and line becomes very important. Sushain Tharper, oh, this is drifting down the leg side, wide given by the umpire. Very lucky. There was no one backing in the deep there.
Yeah, I wonder whether it's the overhead conditions. It's a cloudy afternoon here in Dubai Sports City, assisting the bowlers. Or is it just been poor stroke play from the middle order of 7 districts? Excellent fielding this time, keeping them to 1. And London Royals could be on the verge of creating a mega upset in the Ramadan T20.
Yeah, definitely. They are in a situation where they just need 4 wickets to wrap up the inning of 7 districts hybrid side. And if they continue to bowl like this, well, it was a risky run. Sushain was not very quick at that occasion, otherwise it would have been a problem for the batter.
Yeah, he grabbed the ball with his right hand first. He's a natural left-hander. If he had tried to spin with it, perhaps he would have had more time. Risky single taken, late call, and there you see he grabbed it with his right, and by the time he switched over, Wahab Hassan made it in time.
That's too late, really. But the scenario he was in, you If you want to rotate the ball from your right to left hand, that's too much for the batter. Flick would have been the best choice.
Lucky escape. It's been that kind of frantic batting we've seen from Seven Districts. Some of the calling perhaps has been a bit questionable. That's allowing London Royals to get back into the game.
Well, nice catch taken in the deep. Nothing a shot at the end from the batter. He just thrown kitchen sink it at it. Only found the fielder in the deep. Another one bites the dust here.
Well, Wahab Hassan, was that shot really necessary? With your team 6 wickets down. Simple catch at deep mid wicket. And Seven Districts, well, they're in big trouble now. 117 for 7. Good catch by Amir Hamza.
$117 for 7 after 14 overs. Seven Districts hybrid are hitting some suicidal shots. Farhan is the new batter and he will be facing
He's bowled a good spell so far, Muzammil. 2 important wickets. And he's just found his range in the last over and a half, plugging away on that off-stump channel. And we've seen there is something in there for the fast bowlers here, Nadeem.
Yeah, it is definitely, especially if you are a fast bowler with a high arm action, it provides you extra bit of bounce that can surprise a batter, but the length becomes very important. Now, this was bowled wide-ish and nicely cut away. Couple of runs will get added to the score.
Projected score still above 160. And I think they would take that gladly with both hands right now. Seven Districts. Farman is batting relatively well, 27 of 25. But you do feel that they need a big partnership right here, or it will be too late.
Nicely bowled. We'll just get a single. Well, Ahmed, with these kind of conditions, we have learned from the greats of the game, like Wasim Akram are talking about Malcolm Marsh and all those people, why they were legends, because they do their assessment very well. They check the condition of the wicket. After even bowling a couple of balls, they will know that how much it is going to get bounced and how much the swing they are going to get, and they immediately adjust their game plan according to that.
Oh, absolutely. And especially with all of these events being live streamed now, all of our domestic top tier club tournaments, you can find out about the weakness of the opposition very quickly. So you can do that research, find out where there's a chink in the armor of his technique and look to exploit that.
Spot on. Meanwhile, nicely played, softly played. Fielder standing at the edge of the circle, providing extra bit of cushion to the batter to take those easy singles. Not a choice really. 7 wickets down. You must be on your toes.
It will be interesting to see Farman Ali's approach, batting with the lower middle order. Don't like to call them tail enders. They find that very offensive. They're all batters just in the lower order. So let's see how they cope with Muzammil. Slow delivery. And that was a difficult caught and bowled. Firm drive by Farman. And perhaps you can call that a half chance. 121 for 7.
This is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
$121 for 7 after 15. Kuldeep bowled very well, got a very important wicket earlier on after that Hassan Isa Khail. That was a beauty, and that really helped London Royals putting the pressure, and he is also a very good fielder.
Yeah, and this pitch seems to suit their kind of bowling. Medium fast, hitting the seam. Like you mentioned, high arm action. And they've gotten that nip off the surface consistently.
Oh, this is over pitch, and this has been hammered. It is 6. Sweetly timed by the batter, and they got the maximum.
Well, what an introduction to Mr. Fahran. Like you mentioned, half volley. And the big lad has swung it over the side screen into the neighbouring oval for a big 6. Well, like I said, everybody is a batter. Lower order, there are no tail-enders anymore. Everybody can strike the ball clean. And that was a wonderful shot. Good counter punch from Fahran.
Well, this is modern days cricket. You must know how to bat, and especially you must know how to hit, because at any point of time there will be a requirement, and you will be required if you want to become a hero. We all know what Naseem Shah did in some of the international games.
Well, he did that yesterday as well. He hit Shaheen Shafridi for 2 sixes, although he bowled him on the third ball. Oh, beautiful delivery. Just pulled his length back, did Kuldeep. And just going past the outside edge. So, like you mentioned, with how the bats are constructed these days, they're immediately very solid. They have a great middle. And you need to develop your range hitting if you want to succeed at T20 level.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody must know how to bat. And this time, once again, he has hit it. But, well, a sloppy piece of fielding over there by the fielder helped the batting side to get another boundary.
Yeah, I never got in a good position there. Good looking hook shot from Fahran. But he should have holed out to square leg. And that's a lucky escape. Maybe that's the slice of luck that 7 districts need. Getting some quick runs now.
Another good shot. Well, that is very important. You don't want to be like... Oh, this is nicely done. No invitation required. This has gone huge. 6.
Well, his sixes keep getting bigger and bigger. Read the slower delivery. And look at that. Long levers. Getting down on one knee. This is a fabulous cameo from Fahran. And he is taking the momentum away from the Royals. Fantastic hitting.
Well, these fast bowlers possesses this very important skill of hitting 6s. This is this time gently played toward the leg side. 2 is the call. And they will just settle for a single. Well, Ahmed, you don't want to be like Muralidharan and Courtney Wash facing as challengers. 138 for 7 after 16.
Captain coming back into the attack. Bowling those crucial overs at the death. He's been superb so far, Vib Yadav, with the ball in hand. Bowling to the hard-hitting Fahran. Struck on the pads, but not even much of an appeal coming in. Clearly sliding down leg, and they'll sneak through for a leg bye.
139 for 7 after 16. Still they got 23 legal balls remaining. They've got a very good chance to reach out to 170 plus, and that can be very tricky. 7 districts, they're always a fabulous side when it comes to bowling. Oh, this is nicely hammered. Fielder over there will cut off the ball, and it will just be a single.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this approach from Farman Ali. You have Farhan, who can strike the ball big. You don't need to take a risk at this stage. Let him do the heavy lifting while you occupy one end. Because if you depart, then it's lower order batters on both sides, and that could be a big risk of getting bowled out.
Absolutely. Oh, and not the best of the shot. Nicely executed slow one. Weber Yadav almost undone Farhan at that occasion.
Yeah, beautifully bowled, like you mentioned, off pace, and was just trying to make that late adjustment. Was Farhan very lucky that didn't just clip the off bail, and that would have been good night for him with the bat. Variations, good stuff coming in from Vib Yadav.
Oh, he scooped it superbly. It has gone for runs. We got to see. Yes, it's a boundary for Farhan.
Well, that's a beautiful ramp shot. Look at that. He finished outside the pitch on trying to execute that shot. And a length delivery at this stage of the game is going to cost you runs. What a fabulous cameo coming in from this youngster. 22 of just 11 deliveries.
Well, the way Farhan is playing, definitely he will be promoted up to the order in the next game. He not only able to hit down the ground, but he is able to hit a square, fielder coming under it, and it will fall between those, among those 3 fielders.
Yeah, he couldn't have placed it any better, Farhan. Right smack in the middle of the 3. And perhaps just a rush of blood. Good delivery from Vib Yadav, and look at that. Right in the middle. No chance for either of them. A lucky escape.
Well, calling is always remains very important. Somebody has to call loud and clear, this is mine, and then go for it. Lucky escape for Farhan. So as for 7 districts, couple of runs added to the score. Oh, this is a wideish delivery, nicely played. An uppercut might race away for a 4. Yes, it does. Good over for the batting side.
Well, that was a wide long hop, and very smartly, just uppercut over point. Beautifully executed. And who would have thought 150 up for 7 districts with 3 overs to go. Yet another fabulous shot from Farhan.
This is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
$150 for 7 after 17. A very important knot coming up from Farhan. He has scored 28 on just 13 balls. And very good partnership as well. 33 runs they have put up together. And out of those 33, 28 runs scored by Farhan. Oh, nicely done. Fine leg standing up. If you are bowling at that line, you will be punished. And the punishment was provided at that occasion. It's Farman Ali hitting a boundary.
Yeah, loosener from Amir Hamza in his second spell. Pitching outside leg, finishing up within the pads. He just needed to glance it fine. Absolutely no chance for the fielder. The last 3 overs have produced a lot of runs for 7 districts. There were 111 for 7 at one stage. And this partnership is just swaying the momentum towards the men in orange. Beautiful batting.
Very good partnership. Coming up between these two, Farman Ali playing on 33 and 29. And he will be facing Amir Hamza. Oh, this is nicely done. Very smart. Farman at that occasion taking a single, rotating the strike and giving it to the Farhan, who is able to hit some big shots.
It will be interesting to see his approach. Amir Hamza looks to be a lot more comfortable bowling with the new ball. He's struggling to find that full length here at the death. And we've seen Farhan can strike the ball big and clean.
Oh, wanted to play toward the third man. Good disguised slow delivery coming up from Amir Hamza.
Yeah, looks to be a decent option. Slingy action, left arm pacer, gets the ball to swing. Has a bit of pace about him. Those figures are not too bad considering 3 of those overs, Nadeem, were within the power play.
Well, the line becomes very important because there is a big boundary toward the leg side. And this is nicely driven towards the offside. There is protection in the deep. Well, we got to see, I think, the error of mistake in judging. Half of his body was outside the boundary line, and Abdur Rahim tried to stop it, given away 4. Umpires just rechecking.
Yeah, I think you're right. He made the stop here, but just falling over. And then his body was in contact with the boundary rope. Yeah, your legs. Sometimes the speed of thought can fail you. And that will be yet another boundary for this young lad Farhan, who's been so impressive with the bat.
Well, Ahmed, this can go viral. Let me tell you that if you can get a clip of this can go viral. Because he tried to push the ball away when he was actually laying down outside the boundary line. Good bumper this time, surprising the batter.
Yeah, that needs to be the length. Either you go right in the block hold or you go bouncer. And caught Farhan by surprise. How will he finish his spell? Can he get a Yorker in there right on the stumps? Or maybe a change of pace delivery?
Whatever he does, don't bowl anywhere closer to Farhan because he can really smack you out of the park. Over pitch will not be best of the option, and he has done it nicely. A slow bouncer, a dot ball to end the over number 18, 159 for 7. $159 for 7 after 18. Weber Yadav. And to the attack. Full toss. Hammered. Hammered for a 6.
Well, that's not the way you want to start the penultimate over. Hanging full toss. And Farman Ali grabbed the opportunity with both hands. Forcing it over the long on fielder into the schoolyard. A much needed 6 for 7 districts.
Well, they are eyeing for a big over. And the first ball itself was a full toss. In fact, it's a free hit. Tag that. Weber Yadav. Free hit. Or a low full toss. Play toward the leg side. 2 is the call. Fumble will allow them to take easy 2.
Yeah, he's frustrated with himself. It was another full toss. Just catching the inner half of the bat. Yeah, it was there to be punished. But good running between the wickets. They've still managed to pick up 8 runs on the first legal delivery. So he shouldn't be too upset here, Nadeem.
Definitely, but you always want to get maximum out of the deliveries. Another full toss. And this has gone for a 6, I think so. The fielder tried to catch the ball, but it's not the best of the effort, I suppose.
Well, Vibor, you're frustrated with your long on, but that's another low full toss. Asking to be smacked. And was that a catch? Let's take a look. Difficult one with the boundary rope in the back of his mind. So a very expensive start to the 15th, pardon me, to the 19th over.
Well, they have already taken 14 runs out of the first 2 balls. Another slower one this time, hammered down the ground. This time good fielding over there by the fielder. Just a single taken.
Yeah, if you're going to bowl length, it has to be outside the batter's hitting arc, or it needs to be off pace, exactly like that delivery. And it is a tough job to do, so full credit to the captain of London Royals. At least he's willing to take the responsibility to bowl it.
Oh, good shot, huge! It has gone miles outside the straight boundary. What a 6.
Pace on in the slot, and Fahran said, thank you very much. I'll have a big chunk of that. That's a towering 6 over the side screen, way back. And it's ended up in one of the classrooms. Big hit.
Big shot, really. 3 6s already. Only 4 balls have been bowled in this over. And what incredible hitting. They have grabbed already 21 runs in this over. Still 2 balls to go. Weber need to be perfect with his line and length. Has changed the line this time. Better delivery. Will only get a single.
39 of just 19 deliveries for this youngster, Fahran. What an impressive knock. Big striker of the ball. And meanwhile, Farman Ali has moved on to 49 as well. A good, responsible knock from the wicket-keeper.
Well, just a runaway to complete his personal milestone. Hits it. Full toss. 6 number 4 in this over. What incredible hitting.
Well, what a way to bring up your half-century. A hard-working innings. And he's absolutely smashed that. Huge 6. A well-deserved milestone. And we might see that 200 in the final over. 188 for 7. Vibor Yadav has been absolutely smashed. Well, 7 districts have smacked that ball so hard it's gone out of shape. 28 runs of the 19th over. And it's going to be Muzammil entrusted with the final over of the innings. And you can see the body language, Nadeem, here for the London Royals has really changed in the last 3 or 4 overs. 7 districts have completely snatched the advantage.
Well, all that hard work which was put in place by the fielders and the bowlers of London Royals have got onto the back foot with that incredible hitting and not best of the over bowled by Weber Yadav. 4 full tosses, juicy full tosses. You are asking for punishment if you bowl like that, especially against these two who are in a very good form, and they are among the runs already in this particular game.
Yeah, they were 117 for 7 when this pair got together. And look how they have completely changed the game. Final over, Muzammil. And it's been hit in the air towards mid-wicket. Does it have the legs? Not quite. But it will fall in the gap. And, well, can you believe it? It's a no ball because of the fielding restrictions. They've only had 3 men in the circle there, Nadeem.
Well, I think that over is still on the mind of the captain of London Royals. He has conceded almost nearly 29 runs in that over, and they were falling short of having one more fielder in the circle. It's a free hit. Edged away. And he will get a single. So not really a big damage done at that occasion, but it's all happening here in ICC Academy.
Unbelievable turn of events in the last 20 minutes or so. From 117 for 7, it's been an unbelievable recovery from 7 Districts hybrid. And London Royals are now just battling to keep them below 200.
Oh, another off volley this time, but not enough legs. Fielder coming under it. Nice catch taken over there in the deep. Comfortable catch. As Farhan, in fact it's Farman Ali, after playing a very important knock, have to walk back.
Fabulous innings, half century under pressure. 55 of 36 balls, and Muzammil, well, he's had a good day out. His third wicket of the night. 7 Districts 192 for 8.
Under 92 for 8 after 19.2 overs. The new batter Awais Ahmed out there in the middle. Well, his bowling spell will be very key. Meanwhile, he's got 4 balls to deal with, and it's Muzammil. Well, Awais checks a single, and rightly done. Farhan is playing on 42. He has faced 21 balls. He has got 3 balls to deal with, and he needs only 8 runs to complete his own 50.
Yeah, he hasn't changed his approach right from ball 1. So expect him to try to go big. We've seen him hit those monster sixes down the ground. So Muzammil, be careful pitching the ball up. It might travel.
Oh, it has travelled in the air. Not for a distance, but definitely it's a skyer, and it's not easy to catch those kind of skyers. Couple of runs added to the score.
Yeah, that was swirling in the air. Yasir Kaleem at fine leg. Got his big hands to it, but just drifting away from him. Yeah, not a convincing effort. He would have held on if he had the keeping gloves on. So, inching towards his 50 is Farhan at a strike rate of 200. What a game-changing innings.
Just a 6 away to complete his 50-run mark. It was a slower one, wide-ish delivery. Wide signal by Imran Munir.
Yeah, I liked the idea, but not the execution. Trying to bowl that leg cutter. Just got it wrong. Just wants to end his spell with his dignity intact. And it's going to be a big run chase at the Ramadan T20 for sure.
Well, Muzammil has played plenty of indoor cricket, even played for UAE. But lately started playing outdoor, and this time, well, Farhan wanted to hit that out of the park. Just a bottom edge, a dot ball, precious dot ball.
Yeah, I think it's the right idea. He certainly has the ability to clear the fence. So, refusing that single. Can they go beyond the 200 mark? Inflict that psychological blow on London Royals.
Where we are into the last legal ball, and once again, Farhan played too early, I suppose. Muzammil is not very quick. Only a single will get added to the score, so Farhan will remain not out on 45. But what a knock he has played. Just on 24 balls. 197 for 8 in 20 overs.
A remarkable recovery made by 7 Districts. Led by this young lad. Fabulous knock. 45 not out of just 24 deliveries. And now London Royals will need to bat exceptionally well. There you can see Zainullah Khan getting off to a start. 33 runs to his name. But they just lost a few wickets in that middle order. After Zainullah departed, they were 117 for 7. And then it was Farman Ali in partnership with young Fahran getting that 75-run partnership. Farman Ali getting his half century, well deserved, and taking them to a very imposing score of 197 runs. 21 extras from London Royals there, Nadeem. That's not on.
That's not on, and that can really will do the damage later on, because 76 is a very good bowling side, and 21 extras are in 20 overs game. It's too much. Amir Hamza have bowled 4 overs, given away 36 runs, taken a very important wicket earlier on of Rais Ahmed. Sushan Thapar just given away 33 runs in his 4 overs, taken a wicket. Kuldeep bowled 4 overs, very expensive, given away 45 runs, taken a wicket though. Web Yadav bowled 4 overs, given 52 runs, included the 29 runs in his last over, taken a wicket though. Muzammal bowled 4 overs, he bowled very well, given away 24 runs and taken those 3 important wickets. But those 21 extras will be the key later on when they will start their chase.
Taking a look at the highlights then, it was Rais Ahmed who started off well, but then got an absolute brute of a delivery from Amir Hamza. After that, there was a partnership between Hassan Isa Khail and Zainullah Khan, especially took the task to the left arm spinner Sushain, went for a couple of sixes, but this was a wonderful delivery from Kuldeep to get Hassan Isa Khail just prodding outside off. After that, Farman Ali and Zainullah were building that partnership until this poor run out, lack of communication. Then we saw the young middle order of 7 districts come and go. Ahmed Tariq trying to uppercut one, feather edge to the keeper. Shaurya with a poor shot as well, trying to go too hard at the ball. And at one stage they were 117 for 7. Take a look at this catch from Amir Hamza, absolutely brilliant at deep point. But then young Farhan combined with Farman Ali and got those big sixes, some expensive overs. First to Kuldeep Lal, then they took on Amir Hamza as well. Beautiful flick off the pads. And then Vib Yadav, the captain, went for 29 runs, including 4 gigantic sixes. That brought up Farman Ali's 50. And then Farhan said, I'll have a piece of it as well. Belting the ball consistently into the grass banks and the schoolyard. Fabulous knock from Farman Ali. He was very pleased with his effort. And then Muzammil did pick him up in the final over. But by then the damage had been done. So it's going to be a pretty tough target of 198 for London Royals. Can they get victory? We'll find out after the break. Stay tuned for the run chase.
Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something, we're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team. Hi, this is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs. And over the years, we've helped hundreds and thousands of clients make the right decision.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something, we're here to guide you into making the best decision for you.
At Union Square House, we are centered around building good quality relationships. When you build a good quality relation, that is when your clients open up to you, really tell you what you want, and that is when we go out there and get them the right product at the right price.
So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
Good evening, one and all. We are live and exclusive from ICC Academy, and this is Union Square House ICCA Ramadan T20 tournament in progress. The game number 5th, where London Royals is about to start their chase. Well, UAE 7 districts earlier on, they won the toss and they have opted to bat first. And what a performance coming up from their side. They have put up quite a big numbers on the board. 198 is the target set by them for London Royals. Wicket is good for the batting, but as we all know, 7 districts side is a very top quality side when it comes to bowling. They are very good in the fielding as well. Well, Zishan, Nasir and Farhan and all those bowlers, they are very quick, and if they bowl at the right line and length, this target is not going to be easy. Sagir Khan out there leading this side in this particular game. He himself is a quality top bowler. And to talk more about that, the man who knows all these teams well inside out, Mr. Atiq Nizam. Welcome, Atiq.
Well, good evening to you, Nadim. Good evening to all our viewers. The 7 districts hybrid. Well, you read that right. I'll tell you, 197 for 8 in 20 overs. That is some magnificent piece of performance. This what at one stage they were 115 for 6, but right there towards the end, Farman Ali and Farhan, what a performance, what a partnership that was to get them to a brilliant, magnificent 197 now. London Royals in pursuit of 198 for victory in 20 overs. Well, remains to be seen. Well, if they can certainly get over the line. So here's the first ball. Farhan, after the brilliant performance with the bat, he's got a job to do with the ball open in the proceedings. And straight away gets a single towards mid-wicket on that occasion by Kuldeep Lal.
Well, off the mark, London Royals with that single. Farhan, after that blistering knock of 45 on just 24 balls, he has really put 7 districts with a very good chance in this game. Bowled a very decent delivery first up, right on the money. A hint of outswing. He's a tall young lad. We have seen the way he bats, but it's all important. He playing in this particular game as a attack fast bowler for 7 districts. A good prospect, Atiq, for UAE domestic circuit.
Well, certainly is. The 7 districts have a knack of identifying some great talent thanks to the captain Mohammad Haider. He's been nurturing these youngsters, providing them all the support that is required in order to excel on the highest level. We've already had a couple of special talents coming through, the likes of Haider Ali, the left arm spinner, Abdul Ghaffar, the fast bowler, who's already represented the Dubai Capitals in the recently concluded T20. This is in the air but just falls short of Rais Ahmed at mid-on. Abdur Rahim now making his intentions clearly on. And they certainly have to, Nadim. They're going at a rate, they need to go at a rate of above 10 runs and over. So, well, of course, they've got to hit the ground running, haven't they?
Yeah, they need a good power play as a batting side if you want to chase down those 198, a mammoth target. And Abdurrahim is one of those batters. His stay out there in the middle will be key for London Royals. Oh, and Abdurrahim plays it in the air. Only two fielders out there in the middle, out there in the boundary. So these kind of shots are definitely on. Abdurrahim will grab a couple of runs.
Yes, there was a streaky couple of runs for Abdur Rahim. Very lucky. He did not time that enough. Got it rather towards the edge of the bat more than the sweet spot. But nevertheless, that would certainly calm his nerves down. Is off the mark. And as a batter, usually, always is a very good feeling. Farhan. Once again, a bit of swing for him. Abdur Rahim trying to pull that ball, a delivery that's way outside off. You've got to try and target the point extra cover region to hit that. Playing across the line can be a very dangerous ploy in these circumstances.
He's just practicing what he was supposed to do, but it's not easy really. With the kind of pace in which Farhan is bowling, you've got to be absolutely spot on with your reflexes. Oh, this is nicely bowled. Farhan is already getting extra bit of bounce, troubling the batters. And that is the end of over number 1. 3 on the board for the loss of none. Well, Awais Ahmed has got the ball in his hand. He is a quality left arm seamer and likes to bring the ball back to the right-handed batter, and this becomes very interesting. This is what he has done. First off, what a delivery.
Magnificent delivery that was. That beat everything, didn't it? Beat the bat, it beat the pads, it beat the wickets. That was seriously good delivery there, swinging it into the right-hander. Awais Ahmed opening the proceedings now from the ICC, okay, in fact the school end. The London Royals will be under a bit of pressure, just 3 runs of the first over. Now the rate required is touching close to 10.5.
Well, he's a quality bowler, Awais Ahmed. Kuldeep. Oh, once again, and in a rage will earn him a single, but not a convincing shot. Awais Ahmed already making the ball talk here.
Well, certainly is. He's been on the mark from ball 1. Abdur Rahim, 2 runs of 5 balls. Kuldeep Lal, 2 of 3. Slip in position as well here for Awais Ahmed. This is the right call with him swinging the ball into the right hand. If he can get one go away from it, that slip fielder can certainly come in play. Oh, he's bowled him! Magnificent delivery. That was full. That was swinging. And the middle stump and the leg stump took a cartwheeling. The first wicket falls and Abdur Rahim has to depart.
Well, as expected, Abdurrahim was not in a great position to play that shot. Missed the line completely. It was swinging in and he played cross-batted, not a shot on against the quality of bowling going on from Awais Ahmed. Bowled out on 2 first 6 balls. Well, 7 districts has got an early wicket. Abdurrahim is bowled out by Awais Ahmed on 2 first 6 balls, 13 for 1. In fact, beg your pardon, it's 4 for 1 after 1.3 overs. What a delivery by Awais Ahmed. Well, Yasser out there in the middle, a quality batter, a top batter, very famous in the UAE domestic circuit, and how he's going to tackle Awais Ahmed, who is really bowling superbly. Beautiful ball! Once again, an inside edge, but Yasser will get off the mark, not in a convincing way. But what incredible bowling already by the bowlers of 7 districts, especially Awais Ahmed. The way he is swinging the ball, and the best thing which he is doing is that he is pitching the ball up. That's where he is troubling these batters.
Yeah, and he's swinging it, isn't he? He looks absolutely potent right now, Awais Ahmed. But what a delivery to dismiss Abdur Rahim. He's a dangerous batter, Abdur Rahim, if he gets going. Can be absolutely devastating. New batter Yasir Kaleem is one of their best batters here, the London Royals. They will expect him to fire and they'll want him to fire big tonight. If they are to get anywhere close to this score, set by the 7 districts. 5 on the board so far. It's been a brilliant over, just 2 runs. But most importantly, having picked up a wicket as well here, Awais Ahmed. What a start this has been. Crucial delivery coming up.
Well, there are 2 challenges thrown in front of the batters of London Royals. They have to get those runs very quickly with the run rate of almost like 11 per over. And the second thing, they have to tackle that swing, and they will keep failing if they will play like this. They are not playing straight. And what incredible bowling from Awais Ahmed.
He's absolutely unplayable, isn't he? Look at that full in swinging on the leg stump. And the batter had absolutely no chance. It would have troubled even the best of batters, even in world cricket. Kuldeep Lal departs. He doesn't trouble the score as much. Awais Ahmed is on fire. 2 wickets down now with 5 runs on the board. The London Royals in all sorts of trouble.
Well, Weber Yadav walking out there in the middle. His team is struggling. They have lost 2 wickets and just 5 runs on the board, and they are into their third over. 193 runs required in 18 overs, and they have got 8 wickets in hand. Well, what an incredible over it was from Awais. He just conceded 2 runs and taken 2 wickets. Meanwhile, Farhan, well, bowled a Weber delivery, wide given by the umpire. Quite optimistic appeal, just to pressurized in order to get away with that wide. But Imran Munir is a very experienced and one of the best umpire in UAE domestic circuit. Will not get carried away with those kind of appeals. Atiq?
Well, yeah, he's a seasoned campaigner, isn't he? Umpire Imran Munir. New batter is Vibor Yadav. Well, he'll need to fire tonight. The captain. He's certainly been in very good form. The London Royals did get into the semi-finals as well of the Play Championship. They recently concluded Arabian Cricket League. Vibor Yadav, thanks to that man, they managed to get to those semi-final spots. He's been in very good form. He's certainly been performing very well with the bat for his team. And they will certainly want their captain to once again come to the fray here for his team.
Well, Weber Yadav usually remains very competitive. Today, what bit off color with the ball. Conceded 29 runs in his last over, but he has an opportunity to recover things back. This time played nicely. Off drive. Chase on for Rais Ahmed. Well, I think he has done very well. Ran fast toward the ball, and the umpire will definitely recheck with the TV umpire. It's a boundary or it was a clean stop. And nevertheless, couple of runs got added to the score.
Great effort there by Rais Ahmed. Certainly gave it his all right towards the edge of the boundary. 9 for 2. The London Royals in a bit of trouble here now.
Very decent delivery on the right area, and well played by Weber Yadav at education. Just let the ball go. You don't want to take unnecessary risk loss. Already 2 wickets. Trying to get warmed up. Farhan is a tall young lad for 7 districts. Batted superbly. Scored 45 on just 24 balls. And also got a very good bowling action. This time inside edge. Played on. Weber Yadav has been bowled out by Farhan with that lovely end dipper.
What a delivery. What absolute carnage here for the London Royals. They've been absolutely blown apart by some high quality fast bowling by the 7 districts hybrid team. As now it is Farhan who gets into the wickets column, and it is a big wicket. The captain Vibor Yadav has to walk back and just look at that scoreboard. 3 wickets down now for just 9 runs on the board.
Well, Weber Yadav scored 2 on 3 balls. Bowled by Farhan. Lovely end dipper. 9 for 3 after 2.4 overs. Zohaib Haider is the new batter. He will be facing the music. Really, that was a superb delivery. Farhan, he set Weber with those out swingers and then brought one back Got an inside edge onto the stump. Superb bowling. Zohaib will be facing Farhan. Oh, it is a very short delivery, wide given by Imran Munir. Young man getting a little carried away, getting too much excited. These are the things which you as a youngster got to learn. If you are having a new batter out there, in the middle, you should bowling at the danger zone, which is within the stumps. Let the line and length helping you getting your wickets. Oh, well, decent delivery, but nowhere in position to play that kind of shot. Not backing himself behind the line of the ball. Yasir just facing, seeing all this happening on the non-strike end, Atik.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of action's been taking place out there, hasn't it, in the last 5-10 minutes time. But Farhan's bowled beautifully. A couple of wides, but yet it's been a very, very good over. Good delivery this time, an opportunity. But safely negated. Zoeb Haider on the location. Trying to sneak in a single. 3 overs done. A very good over once again from Farhan comes to an end. 10 for 3 after 3.
This is off wrap from the stage team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
Oh, once again, Awais targeting that stump. Yasir getting an inside edge. In fact, it has gone for a 4. Well, a very important boundary for London Royals. They will once again innings inner edge. Really not a convincing shot, but plenty of bat behind that.
Well, yeah, that was much needed, wasn't it, even for Yasir Kaleem himself. He's one of the top players in the London Royals lineup. And this is in the edge. Just falls short of the field that covers. He would have had his heart in his mouth on the occasion there, Yasir Kaleem.
Yeah, definitely it came from the bottom of the bat. Was expecting a little more bounce and pace, but it was a bit slow as per his expectation. These kind of shots come naturally for you. It's your natural instinct. Yasir is one of those players who plays on the offside pretty well. He is mastered in playing that extra cover shot. Oh, once again targeting the stump. Beautiful done. But the best thing which Yasir has done, that he played with the straight bat, which was not the strategy applied by the other batters against Awais Ahmed. If you play straight, you have got more chances to get bowled out, to avoid getting bowled out.
Well, yeah, it's become such a challenge, hasn't it? The rate required now has gone past 11 runs and over. Yasir Kaleem, he's going to be the key for the London Royals if they're to get anywhere close to this score being set by the 7 districts. Oh, once again targeting that Yorker length. The Awais Ahmed has got the right plan, but trying to create and trying to hit that block hole, he was just not able to find it on that occasion. Yasir Kaleem certainly very watchful at this stage.
Well, this is getting very interesting. Yasir, he is a very experienced player, a very quality player. He has immediately learned it. nicely coming behind the line. He is expecting that in swing is happening. Now then, Awais got to do something different if he wants to get the wicket of Yasser. That in swingers. Well, this time, once again, lovely delivery and inner edge. Just checking the ball to the fine leg. Rice does a nice job. A single. In fact, it's a dot ball. This is good contest going on between Yasser and Awais.
Yeah, well, it's seems to be a real challenge out there, isn't it? Awais Ahmed is looking absolutely potent at this stage. He looks unplayable. And what a brilliant spell of fast bowling this has been. Last ball coming up off the second. Just given away 4 runs on the first ball, and since then he's bowled beautifully. Oh, this time bowls it across the right-hander. Misses out there, Yasir Khalim. Dot ball to end the over. Another very good over from Awais comes to an end. 4 overs done, 14 for 3.
Well, what a dream start for 7 districts. 14 for 3 in 4 overs. And when I say what a dream start for 7 districts, it's all because of their quality bowling. They have grabbed 3 wickets. With the kind of bowling is happening, well, the batters are trying to avoid giving away wickets. They are not really worried at this stage about the required run rate, which is creeping up to 11.62.
Yes, certainly been a real challenge, hasn't it? It's been a tough couple of tough start here for the London Royals. 14 for 3. And both these fast bowlers are giving absolutely no room for them whatsoever to play around with. It's been some magnificent piece of fast bowling.
Well, there are 2 different types of bowlers. A quality left-arm bowler who is swinging the ball back to the right-hander with an express pace, and he is targeting the stump, whereas on the other hand, Farhan is getting extra bit of bounce and the outswing going. Oh, beautiful done. No footwork whatsoever, Zohab, but remains very lucky still out there in the middle.
Well, he's struggling, isn't he? He's struggling to get off the mark there, Zohaib Haider. But spare a thought, just spare a thought for the batters out there. Life's become extremely difficult. The rate now touching close to 12 runs and over now. Farhan steaming in. Oh, look at that. It's been given a no ball. Goodness gracious. Just when we were just hyping up the bowlers, Farhan does an elementary error here.
Well, still young Farhan, trying to put too much effort out there. It is nicely checked by the umpire. Umpiring has been superb. Imran Munir once again spot on. Farhan has got a wicket earlier on with that in swinger, but since then we have not seen him producing another in swinger. Little adjustment out there in the field. Farhan will be bowling to Zohab, and it is a free hit. Can Zohab hit a shot? He's still playing on 0, and he misses it out at that occasion. A heave toward the leg side. Well, It's all happening here for 7 districts right now.
Yeah, 7 districts on top here. They're absolutely bossing the game at this stage. The power play overs quite definitely belonging to the 7 districts so far. Still 15 runs on the board. We're just very much almost coming towards the end of the 5th over. Well, they just can't seem to be able to put bat to ball here, isn't it, Nadim? It's been that sort of a night, especially for Zohaib Haider. He's had a horrid stay so far.
Well, you either need to have very good footwork, otherwise you need to have very good hand-eye coordination. Zohaib is playing far away from the line of the ball. He has faced 8 balls and he is yet to off the mark. A beautiful delivery once again, an outswinger. What an over this has been. He has just conceded 1 run in the form of no ball. Other than that, it is just Farhan and the wicketkeeper playing with each other. 15 for 3 after 5 overs. Well, Yasser was just watching everything happening on the other end. Will be facing away. Oh, beautiful Yorker! An outside edge will take the ball away for a 4. But what incredible bowling this has been by the bowlers of 7 districts. Awais Ahmed was just not lucky enough to get another wicket.
Goodness gracious, how did that miss the stumps? That was just missing by a whisker. Just kissing that off stump on the way. Yasir Kalim very, very lucky to still be out there. But Awais Ahmed, what a night he's having, isn't he? Thoroughly enjoying himself. The ball swinging in right angles. And he's just been absolutely unplayable. Just look at that. Solid shot this time. Gets the gap. And the first boundary for the London Royals. That's come off the bat convincingly. And it's come off Yasir Kalim's bat. Very good shot.
Well, a trademark shot from Yasir Kalim. Look at that. Nice follow through. He likes to play toward the extra cover region and gets a boundary, and this will give him really a lot of confidence. He is a top player and he can turn the game on his own shoulders. Let me tell you that he has done it quite a bit time in past. Always rated as a very quality batter. This time short delivery. Well, good bumper. Awais Ahmed just showing his skills. He's not just only a bowler who can bowl full and those swinging Yorkers, but he can also bowl those quick bumpers.
Yasir Kalim has got the start that his team wanted. He's gone to 14 of 11. It's crucial that he carries on for his team. But right now things are looking extremely steep for the men in blue. Rate required now touching 12 runs and over. They've got to get 2 runs every ball from here onwards. Once again a good looking shot, and once again he's pierced the field. It's running away towards that mid-off boundary. The fielder has no chance and the ball wins the race. Yasir Kalim looks extremely good. He moves on to 18 now.
Well, Yasir Kalim started finding his grooves out there in the middle, started timing the ball pretty well, and he is able to check that swing. He is the man for London Royals.
Well, he's been in terrific form of recent times, scoring a big 100 in that game as well, previously in the Arabian Cricket League, and also a 94, I remember. So he's been in the thick of things. He's been timing them beautifully, and certainly he's got to make that form count here tonight for his team. Awais Ahmed, very unlike, has gone for 12 runs of this over. He's bowled brilliantly so far. He was magnificent. Finally, this over has gone for 12, and even in spite of doing that, Nadeem is still going at around run a ball.
Well, this is a lovely contest going on between a top quality bowler with a top quality batter. Yasser has hit Awais for a couple of boundaries. Oh, beautiful delivery! Loud appeal, but I think that extra bit of swing really was tracking the ball away from the stumps. Nice check by the umpire. Well, it's all happening here in ICC. Have a look at that action replay.
Yeah, I felt for starters that was also pitching outside leg stump, and also with the kind of swing that Awais Ahmed is getting, that was quite definitely missing the stumps. Good decision by the umpire. 6 overs done, 27 for 3.
This is off wrap from the USA team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
Wahab Hassan will be bowling the over number 7. This is lofted. Just one bounce shot toward the fielder there at long on position.
But Yasir Khalim, on the other hand, he's looking very silky, isn't he? In his stroke play. Solid out there. 19 now of 15 balls. And Wahab Hassan into the attack, and he's another absolute gem. A true talent. Very much in the shadows of Hyder Ali. This is an opportunity. It's in the edge. Just falls short, and in fact, there's no field there at point. Very lucky, and Zuhaib Haider is certainly. Oh, let's see against this quality bowling of the 7 districts.
Yasser, he has played superbly against Awais. How he's going to tackle Wahab? Nicely punched down the ground on the back foot. Take a single. Well, the way Yasser is playing, he is the man in form. What Zuhaib got to do is to rotate the strike, keep the score card moving, and you can always have your chances to go after the bowling in the later part of your inning. Once again, edging it away, and this might race away for a 4. Yes, it does.
Fly past that third man region, and that would get him some runs on this occasion. Nicely bowled there by Wahab Hassan. That should certainly not demotivate him. Nicely played there. The occasion, soft hands. It's been a good over by Wahab Hassan. He's gone for 8 runs though of his first over, but rather streaky boundary enabled them to get 8 runs off this. 7 overs done is 35 for 3.
Change in the bowling. Zishan Nasir into the attack. Usually takes the new ball. But the way Farhan Khan has bowled tonight, I've been super impressed. Oh, smashed away, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Well, getting a wicket on a loosener. Zishan Nasir, your luck is shining bright tonight.
Well, 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 it's Yasir Khalim who has to depart. How big of a wicket is this? He was the danger man. He was perhaps the last ray of hope for the London Royals. But unfortunately, seems like it's not going to be his night today. Yasir Khalim getting a start. Falling for a loose shot. He departs for 24. It's 35 for 4. Yasir Khalim, 20 of 17. Huge wicket.
Left-hander coming in at 6 is Sushain Thapar. And well, it's been all about the 7 districts seamers under lights. Brilliant attacking lines, getting that ball to swing. And they've been nigh unplayable. So Zishan Nasir, lucky to pick up a first ball wicket. Was a bit of a wide long hop, to be fair. But Yasir Khalim mistiming that uppish drive. Oh, that's an absolute ripper. Just darting away off the wicket. Fabulous bowling.
Zishan Nasir, he's an experienced campaigner himself. But look at that bit of extra bounce. Certainly troubling the batters. And we've mentioned it earlier on. We're playing on the Gabba replica here at the ICC Academy. And certainly a bit of extra bounce, that zip is what you normally witness at the Gabba in Australia. Can be very challenging for a batter. Look at that. Oh, unplayable. Absolutely unplayable.
Well, if we have the ability to come around the wicket as a right arm seamer and get the ball to move away from the left-hander, that will create a lot of nightmares. They usually expect the ball to come in, but he's getting that ball to nip away off the surface from a foolish length. This is outstanding bowling.
Well, you need some serious levels of skill to do that. And a bowler like Zishan Nasir, well, he's no short of that, I'll tell you. Look at that. 3 in 3. He's been unplayable.
Well, I'd like to see another slip in there. One may not be enough. He's beating the outside edge consistently. And look at the bounce from that foolish length. Outstanding exhibition of seam bowling from Zishan Nasir. This is fun to watch.
Well, in the T20 format, we've hardly witnessed maiden wickets. Wicket maidens, I beg your pardon. He's got 2 more balls. Can he get one here? Well, talk about the commentators, guys. He's got a single on the 5th ball.
Yeah, you just had to mention it, Atiq. And nicely played by Sushain, to be fair. Just drop and run into the covers. And he'll breathe a huge sigh of relief to get off the dreaded knot. Zohaib Haider, he struggled as well. 6 of 13. They're just struggling to lay bat on ball consistently, let alone time it.
Yeah, it's been a horrid period, haven't they, for the London Royals? Well, if Prince Charles was here, in fact King Charles was here, he'll not be a happy man. London Royals tottering at 36 for 4 after 8.
Left arm tweaker to continue from the ICC Academy end. Punched away hard towards that wideish long off region. Long chase. Great effort. But the ball will kiss the boundary rope. A much needed 4 runs for the Royals.
Yeah, there was too much momentum on the ball there. The fielder had to pull in out an exasperating a dive, but he just could not keep it in. Good effort there by the fielder, but not sufficient enough, and the Royals get a much needed boundary. Sushen Thapar this time goes down the ground. Has he got all of it? Yes, he has. That's a maximum towards the ICC panels. And now suddenly there seems to be a shift in momentum in the innings.
Well, he's certainly not going to die wondering. I like the attack-minded approach. The matchup does suit the batter. And he's going after the bowlers. That's the right way to do it.
And certainly the left-arm spinner bowling to the left-arm batter is also helping the cause. Once again, this is blasted through the offside. Very well done there in the deep. Another couple of runs. So runs are coming thick and fast in this over. 12 runs off the first 3 balls so far. Certainly exactly what they really needed. 48 for 4. Oh, trying to go for a biggie there. I'm not sure exactly what the plan here is, because they've already managed to get 12 runs of this over. They can afford to perhaps knock it around, make it a 15, 16, 17 run over. They've got to take it deep here, isn't it, Ahmed?
Yeah, he just needs to rein himself in a little bit. Like you mentioned, he's got the big runs in the over. Outside edge, vacant slip cordon, and no chance for Awais Ahmed at short third. A streaky boundary to raise the 50 for the Royals.
Well, Zohaib Haider, we've said what a horrid time he's had out there in the middle. He's got 2 boundaries, and both boundaries have come off streaky edges of the rest of the balls that he's missed. So he's living certainly a charmed life out there, Zohaib Haider. He's moved out to 10 or 15.
Well, once again, I would suggest get a slip fielder in there. Hard flick in the air. Only going to be 1. Bit of a slip coming in from Zainullah. But a productive over for London Royals. That's much more like it. 54 for 4.
This is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
Zishan Nasir to continue. Oh, nasty delivery. That's hit him right on the chest flush. Doesn't have a chest guard on. And perhaps has just knocked the breath out of him. Look at that swing and seam off the pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, if I was Zohaib Haider, I'd be happy to walk out of there. He's been absolutely peppered with some magnificent deliveries, but this one got him on the body. He's giving it a certain rub, and that's certainly hurting, I'm telling you.
Well, Atiq, if you had faced that delivery, that would have gone over your head. So you would have been safe. But certainly giving it a firm rub. And perhaps we need to get some medical assistance out there for him. Well, taking a look at the fall of wickets, it's been all about the in-swing of Uwais Ahmed. Look at that, targeting the stumps against the right-handers. Very unlucky dismissal there for Vib Yadav. Trying to cut a straight-edge delivery, and, well, Yasir Kaleem will be bitterly disappointed with that dismissal. The worst delivery Zishan Nasir has bowled in his entire spell, and he's picked up a wicket. 55 for 4, and looks like Zoeb Haider is good to continue. And Zishan Nasir, he's proving to be absolutely unplayable tonight, Atik.
Well, he looks absolutely magnificent, isn't he? Uwais Ahmed, Farhan and Zishan Nasir. The pace trio, they've been troubling the London Royals. Certainly making them hop around. Zoeb Haider's got some treatment now. He's 11 off 17. Still battling it out. It's gonna be a wide.
Well, he'll be glad to be at the non-striker's end for now. London Royals really struggling with the amount of movement. The 7 districts seamers are getting under lights here. That can be the drawback when you want to bat first. Pardon me. When you put in to bat first under lights, especially on the Gabba wicket, it can be very helpful to the seamers at this stage of the night. Remained in line with the ball. Well played by Sushen.
Yeah, that was once again targeted at those ribs, isn't it? Sushen Thapar behind it. He's on forward 14 of 9. He's got the start, and his partner on the other hand, Zoeb Haider, he's having a nightmarish of a stay at the crease. 11 of 17. The London Royals certainly are behind the red ball here. That's going to be called another wide, is it? Yes, it is.
And you can see where Farman Ali is collecting the ball. He's almost near the 30-yard ring towards that end. Getting wonderful carry and bounce from this pitch. Zishan just losing a bit of control. Maybe trying to bowl a bit too quick. Needs to stick to his strength, his accuracy, and his ability to seam the ball. And I think he'll certainly be in business sooner or later, the way the two batters are prodding at the ball. Nicely played. And they've left that gap open to point for an easy single.
Well, I'd like to see a slip being brought in here for the left-hander, with Zishan Nasir bowling those away swingers from left-handers. Certainly can mean in business a slip fielder.
Just going at 6 runs per over now. Long way to go in the game just yet. Oh, heaved away towards the leg side. At least he read the swing. But that approach is fraught with risk, to say the least. Well, they did have a couple of slip fielders in for Thapar. I'd like to see a slip for Zoeb Haider as well, even though he's getting that ball to dart into the right-hander.
So 59 for 4. Last 2 balls of the over. Change of pace again. Glided down to deep third.
Yeah, looks to have acclimatized quite quickly here, Thapar. Was looking a bit frenetic when he got at the crease, but after hitting that 4 and 6 against the left arm spinner, he seems to have relaxed. Looks a decent batter, playing with a straight bat to the merit of the ball. And that's the right approach on a difficult batting surface.
Run rate required climbing 13.5. What a delivery and what a take! What a brilliant catch that was from Farman Ali behind the stumps.
Well, that's an absolute ripper, isn't it? Fabulous bowling, using that length, hard length, following the batter, Trying to cut the ball that was much too straight, and a feather edge to the wicketkeeper. Zohaib Haider departs.
So another wicket falls, 5th wicket down. Zohaib Haider goes for 12 with 60 for 5. Ten overs, another 138 runs required for victory. Required rate touching 14 runs an over. It certainly is an Everest to climb here for the London Royals from here on.
A new batter in is the wicketkeeper, hard-hitting Revelino Fernandez, and there's going to be yet more trial by seam. Mohammad Saghir, fast bowling all-rounder, coming into the attack. He has plenty of pace and fire about him as well, Atiq.
It's Mohammad Saghir, one of the senior pros in the team, in the absence of the likes of their regular captain Mohammad Haider and Ghaffar, Abdul Ghaffar, who all represent the senior team. Mohammad Saghir being a crucial member of the senior 7 districts team, now has got a job to do with the ball here for his team. Can he wrap things up on the back foot here? Good delivery, nicely played. Bit of climb there. Certainly a fast bowler's paradise, isn't it, this pitch, Ahmed?
Oh, absolutely, especially at this stage of the night where the dew has not quite arrived. We'll see that in about an hour or so after 9 p.m. Till then, the ball remains dry and you can get it to swing if you bowl in the right areas. And of course, we already have that extra bounce. And that is what the 7 districts bowlers have really exploited well.
Oh, what a delivery. What a magnificent delivery, I'll tell you. Even if it was Sachin Tendulkar who was at the crease, he would have found it hard to face a delivery like that.
Well, that one just seamed off the deck from the middle and leg line. Superb delivery. And like you mentioned, Revelino is lucky to miss that one. Was opened up like a can of tomatoes.
That was a serious delivery from Mohammad Saghir. Once again, this time an in-swinger that is struck him on the tummy area. He's got some padding there, certainly.
Natural padding, we would say. Yeah, very smart bowling. The in-dipper. And once again, that extra bounce from a fullish length is proving to be an absolute nightmare for the London Royals.
Can see that extra bit of bounce and the swing on offer on this surface is certainly playing in the minds of the batters. They certainly are in two minds whether to come forward or to play back.
And that's the difference that the extra yard of pace can make on this wicket. The 7 districts bowlers certainly a lot quicker than the Royals lads who did well, especially Muzammil with 3 wickets.
Once again, beats that outside edge. A very good over from Saghir. Just 2 runs of that over. He certainly kept the batters hopping around. 11 overs done, 60 for 5. So Wahab Hassan continues. It's been slightly expensive tonight, thanks to Sushen Thapar, who's got the better of him in the previous over. He's now once again going to go up against him. This is going to be an interesting contest.
Yeah, Sushen needs to be careful here. He will be hit to the bigger leg side boundary towards the car park. And plenty of fielders out there in the deep. Or nicely squeezed away behind point. But Zainullah will clean it up. So batting sensibly is Sushen so far.
15.5 now, the required rate. It is at this time of the game where when you're chasing a big score, and if you do not stay abreast of the required rate, that can certainly shoot up before you realize. This is again mistimed by Revelino Fernandez. Single down to mid off.
Yeah, that's the way he plays. Likes to biff the ball hard, targeting the straight boundaries. And well, with that required run rate approaching 16, certainly somebody will need to do the heavy lifting as soon as possible.
Oh, this is a big shot. He's got the middle of the bat, and that's gone all the way towards the grass banks. And a maximum for Sushen Thapar. And once again, Sushen Thapar gets the better of Wahab Hassan.
Yeah, missed his length, and it sat up so nicely for Sushen to power that over that wideish long on region. And like you mentioned, it sailed well clear. Beautiful clean strike.
Well, they need a couple of those every over from here onwards, if they are to get anywhere close to this score being set by the 7 districts. 15.5 runs and over is not an easy feat. We'd say that at this stage the 7 districts will be quite comfortable with how things have panned out, but we've seen funny things happen in the game of cricket over the years.
Quick arm delivery and a bit of a polite appeal, nothing more than that. So another productive over for the Royals, 72 for 5.
Sagir continues. Starts off with another brilliant delivery. He's certainly been asking the question, especially of Sushen Thapar. Sushen has been having the better of Wahab Hassan on the other end. But on this end, Sagir has been making life very, very hard for Sushen Thapar so far.
Yeah, he's just cramping him for room from that around the wicket angle. And like you mentioned, would like to see a slip or two in there for Sushen. Sliced in the air over point. And it will beat the deep third for a streaky boundary.
Well, for a second, Sagir had his hands in the air. He knew that was just over the fielder's head. Very, very, very nearly taking a blinder of a catch there. Very unlucky on that occasion. That could have easily popped to that gully fielder. A fuller this time and hit hard back at the bowler. Sagir was certainly taking evasive action.
Played a decent hand so far, Sushen, 29 of 20. This time it was the fuller ball. And he was ready for it. Good looking punch. So he's certainly putting a price on his wicket, even though it is a pitch that is suiting the fast bowlers.
He reminds me of Lance Klusner, Ahmed Sushen Thapar, with his high bat lift and the way he moves to the leg side to make some room to blast the ball either through the offside or the leg side.
Well, what a name, Zulu, one of the outstanding all-rounders of the late 90s. I'm surprised you were even alive to see him in his prime. Oh, this has gone straight up. Extra cover settling underneath it and dropped. Well, that is very poor. You do not want to grass a catch off the skipper.
Well, the 7 districts team, they will be very, very happy that their captain, Mohammad Haider, is not out there in the park tonight, because he certainly would have received an earful. That was an absolute dolly, an absolute sitter. And an opportunity goes down. Sushen Thapar, who's been striking beautifully. Well, wonder if that's going to be costly. It's still very much 7 districts game from here onwards. But a costly miss, to say the least. Dot ball to end the over. Another good over. Just 5 runs coming off it. 13 done, 77 for 5.
This is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
Going to see some wrist spin coming into the attack in the form of Rais Ahmed. Oh, he's going to bowl off break to start. I thought we would see his leg break. And Sushen, well, he fancies himself against the spinners. And he was dropped on 30, to just make a mental note of that. Let's see how many runs he can amass tonight. Equation becoming more and more difficult for the Royals. Required run rate is ballooned up to almost 18 runs per over. So you can perhaps say that it's beyond the Royals, especially with them being 5 wickets down. A hit over extra cover, but there is protection in the deep. But he's played a decent hand for sure. Sushen Thapar had a decent game, I would say. Bowled a tidy spell with his left arm orthodox. And now putting up some stubborn resistance with the bat. As there's going to be a change in the comm box as I welcome Mohammad Nadeem alongside me. Good evening.
Good evening, Ahmed, and good evening to all the viewers. Well, London Royals are struggling out there. 81 for 5 in 13.4 overs. 117 they need in 38 balls. It's a mammoth ask, really. 18.47 is the required run rate.
Yeah, all they can do now is look to bat the 20 overs. Meanwhile, a wonderful off drive from Sushen. And that long off fielder was a bit casual there, Nadeem.
A bit casual. Maybe the situation has taken that focus out of the mind of the fielder there. Rais Ahmed just rolling his arm. Trying to bowl slow, but Sushen has middled that one beautifully. It is miles in the air outside the park for a 6.
Well, that one has landed on top of the roof of the school. And we're going to need a new ball. That's a monster hit. The biggest 6 of the night from Sushen Thapar. That was massive. 91 for 5.
91 for 5 after 14.
Mohammad Saghir back into the attack. Oh, this has been pumped towards long off. Revellino unleashes. And it's one bounce over the rope. A solid blow from the wicketkeeper. Slightly overpitched from Saghir and had to be punished.
Well, this is good betting. Although the wicketkeeper,
Well, that extra bounce helping once again. Gloved. And Zishan Nasir making no mistake. Ripper of a delivery from Saghir Khan. No chance for Revellino even to sway out of the way of that one. And his short and sweet cameo comes to an end. 6th wicket down for London Royals.
.18 is the required run rate.
Yeah, it's becoming more and more unlikely. 6 wickets down. And you have to say that the quality of the fast bowling from 7 Districts hybrid has made a massive difference. Just that extra pace and extra height that they have, Nadeem, was too hot to handle.
Yeah, indeed, especially the way Awais Ahmed bowled. He was bowling fast and he was dead accurate. Was able to get that swing going in swing. And that was really the batters of London Royals had no answer to the way Awais was bowling. And let me tell you that even in the previous tournament here, when Awais started bowling it, he made it very difficult. It was a nightmare for the batters to tackle him.
Yeah, having a left arm swing bowler in T20 is a major weapon. Hassan Nasir, well, off the pads, bottom edge, no chance for the keeper. He starts his innings with a boundary. In fact, it's given as leg byes.
Well, Saghir was a little quick and just clipped the thigh over there of the batter, and the pace indicates that how quickly it travelled, although it had clipped the thigh and then it went and crossed the boundary line. These are important runs. Another good bumper this time. That's a wide given by umpire.
Typical fast bowler's response. And even though Hassan Nasir is a big lad, a bit too short from Mohammad Saghir. 100 up for the Royals. And let's take a look. Yeah, that was much too high, Nadeem. I would have needed to sit on your shoulders to reach that one.
It was definitely too high, and this time Hassan Nasir comes down the track and hits Saghir over mid-off for a 4.
Yeah, nicely executed. Went through with the shot, even though he didn't get to the pitch of it. Just using his reach. That lovely flourish. And an easy boundary with the mid-off up. Nicely played.
It's a brave shot coming up from Hassan Nasir, coming down the track against Saghir. He's a quick right-arm fast bowler. Now, what will be his reply? Oh, this time edged away. In fact, well done by the fielder at third man position. Awais Ahmed cuts it off, and it will only be a single. Not very good running between the wicket.
Well, if you're going to flash, then flash hard. That is what the coaches tell you. And Hassan Nasir is certainly doing that. He's not always sure which way the ball will go, but he will certainly give it a hard punch. And for now, he can remain at the non-striker's end. Sushen with a wonderful knock, just a couple of hits away from a well-deserved half-century.
Oh, backing itself and driving toward the offside. Chase on. Well, the ball will win the race. What a shot coming up from Sushen.
Yeah, he was ready for the fuller delivery. And nicely punched out towards extra cover. And Zainullah, he struggled in the field today a bit. Just couldn't catch up to it. And the dive, yeah, didn't get a hand on it. 109 for 6. A good over for the Royals. So, just 89 runs required in 5 overs. Nadeem, doable?
Yeah, doable, but practically speaking, it's very tough. Meanwhile, this is pulled away toward the leg side. A single added to the score. Well, Ahmed, last time I have seen about 60 plus runs chased down in less than 4 hours was back in 2010 when Mr. Mike Hussey did a fantastic
why
job
are you
against
reminding
Pakistan.
us of that match? Probably the most heartbreaking T20 loss for Pakistan in that semi-final in Antigua. You're absolutely right. And giving that final over to Saeed Ajmal, well, I still lose sleep over that one. Never give the final over to a spinner, no matter how good he is, Nadeem.
Especially when Mike Hussey is on strike, or the better like Mike Hussey. Yeah, I mean, giving spinner the last over is always a point which has been talked by the greats of the captain. And I remember that initially Steve O started giving last over to Shane Warne in the death overs, especially in the last over. I remember in 1996 World Cup, Mark Taylor given last over to Shane Warne when he got Jimmy Adams as leg before in front, and Australia won that semi-final.
Chopped in the air and taken at point. A brilliant catch and some brilliant dance moves from Wahab Hassan. He's one of the better fielders in the team, and that was a stunning catch.
Well, it was nicely timed, but straight to Wahab, who took a brilliant catch, and with that Gurmi celebration.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. But Sushen, well, he played really, really well. He'll be unlucky to miss out on a half century. 46 of just 29 deliveries, including 3 maximums. Well played, young man. 110 for 7. New batter coming in is Nick Vish, and I wish he makes some runs here for the Royals.
Yeah, even he himself will wish to do that. But 88 runs and 27 balls. It requires some special skills. And the way Nasir is, well, full, in swinging. With that kind of pace, not easy really.
Yeah, he's a special bowler, Zishan Nasir. So much skill and quality. 3 for 7 in 2.3 overs tonight. He's been absolutely outstanding.
Zishan Nasir, on his day, he becomes literally unplayable. He's a very strong boy. Once again, full delivery, missing it out the stumps at that occasion.
Yeah, what I like about Zishan is he's not express pace, but he can move the ball. And he has those variations. He's a thinking man's fast bowler. And that's why he's such a strong weapon with the new ball for 7 districts.
Oh, another full length delivery. All what Nick is trying to do is not to nick the ball in the hand of the wicket keeper.
Yeah, and top over from Zishan comes to an end. 110 for 7 with 4 overs to go.
This is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
$110 for 7 after 16. Well, Wahab Hassan is very smart. He is trying to bowl away from the Hassan Nasser, who trying to hit the ball toward the leg side.
Yeah, be careful that point fielder. Oh, right in the block hold. How has that missed the stumps? And a great collection there from the wicketkeeper Farman Ali as well. Those are quite difficult at times.
Wow. Maybe few millimeters away. And he's bowled him. It was an arm ball and playing across the line. Hassan Nasser will have to walk back.
Yeah, kept a touch low there. But he just held it back, bowled it slower. And swinging across the line was always going to be very dangerous. Hassan Nasser comes and goes, 110 for 8.
$110 for 8 after 16.3. Muzammal arrives in the center as Wahab Hassan is bowling beautifully. Given away 36 runs, taken a wicket. Oh, it kept low as per the expectation of the batter. Another dot ball.
Yeah, we're seeing that variable bounce now. Perhaps the wear and tear on this wicket. We have seen 37 overs of action on it. Oh, quicker one. How close was that once again? Frustrating for Wahab Hassan.
Well, really, it's a matter of just targeting the stumps, really. Oh, hit straight. It was a little slow ball, but there is a protection in the deep. It'll just be a single. And that will be the end of over number 17. Muzammal came down the wicket. It was a good connection, but there is a protection in the deep. 108, 11 for 8 after 17 overs. Nelson on the board. And Nelson has always got his own impact on the betting side.
Well, Zishan Nasir, 3 wickets on the night, would dearly like a 5-wicket haul, and only has 5 deliveries to get the final 2 wickets. Let's see if Muzammil can deny him, because he's bowled outstandingly well tonight.
Well played by Muzammil at that occasion. It was a very nice delivery. Zishan Nasir, good to see that he is targeting the stumps. And the death overs, 87 runs required in 16 balls.
Yeah, you'll need 16 sixes. Oh, just dropping in front of the point fielder. And a direct hit would have had Muzammil out by miles. Absolutely no communication between him and Nick. And he was sold down the river. Let's take a look. Oh, he's not even in the frame there, Nadeem.
Yeah, he just given it up, but Sagir missing it out at that occasion. He had only one stump to aim at. Muzammil wants to get off the strike, I suppose. Oh, how did it missed it?
This is fabulous death bowling from Zishan. Look at the way he's varying his length. Pinpoint accurate. And he's been desperately unlucky. On another day, he would have easily had 5 or 6 wickets to his name.
Yeah, a little unlucky out there, but what a spell. Just given away 7 runs, taken 3 wickets. Still got 2 balls left to his spell. Well, Muzammil trying to do something different. He was expecting a Yorker, but it was a length delivery. Very lucky that it didn't hit his body.
Yeah, he's very lucky he didn't get pinged on the lid there. He almost ducked into that one. Living on the edge. But these are some of the unorthodox batting tactics we see these days.
Well, the last ball of the spell of Zishan Nasir. Full toss this time. Just fallen short in front of the fielder there. What a spell. It's a maiden over coming up from Zishan Nasir. He has just conceded 7 in his 4 overs and taken those 3 important wickets. One of the spell of the match. 111 for 8 after 18.
Well, 3 for 7 in his 4 overs. A fabulous exhibition of fast bowling from Zishan Nasir. This was his final over. And there you can see just mixing up the line and length. And Muzammil didn't know much about it. Meanwhile, slog sweep coming in from Nick Vish. As it's going to be Zainullah Khan, the captain of the 7 Districts junior side, who's coming on to bowl the penultimate over. So just going through the motions here. Our 7 Districts victory is assured.
Yeah, Zainullah just trying his luck out there. Meanwhile, this has been hit and Zainullah will get a wicket. Well, he is really going to celebrate and he already started doing it.
Yeah, the star man is out for Zainullah. Always happy when a non-regular bowler picks up a wicket. Wonderful running catch by Saghir. And that is Muzammil departing to the dugout. Gone for 1. It's 112 for 9. Final wicket at the crease. It's the left arm seamer, Amir Hamza. Oh, inside edge onto the pads, and they will pick up a single. So at least Amir Hamza has opened his account.
Well, what a powerful performance by Seven Districts hybrid team. They have really done well. Just a wicket away to grab the victory here in this particular game. They have really outclassed London Royals in every department of the game.
Oh, good top spin delivery there. Trying to flash that hard. Yes, absolutely. What a recovery they made after being 117 for 7. We thought, hang on, we're on for a major upset. But then Farhan Khan, what a knock he played. And what a spell he bowled with the new ball as well. Really exciting talent that Seven Districts have uncovered. I'm looking forward to watching him throughout the Ramadan T20 this season.
Well, Ahmed, they have picked up this talent, Farhan, and the recent trials that they conducted in Seven District stadiums. Meanwhile, this is edged away, and a boundary coming up for the batting side from the bat of Nick. He finally nicked one for a 4.
Yeah, that first slip fielder is standing much too wide. Look at that. He's more in a second or third slip position, Ahmed Tariq. And everybody's finger pointing. Where were you? Where were you? And in the end, Zainullah, well, he won't be too annoyed, I guess. Final delivery of the match. It's been hit in the air and will drop in front of the wideish long off. And we will conclude the match with a thumping victory for Seven Districts Hybrid. They open their account in the Ramadan T20 tournament with a well-deserved victory by 79 runs. That's an absolute hammering for London Royals. Oh, hang on. We still have one more over to go. I completely forgot. So, Zainullah, I thought you were bowling the final over. You were bowling the penultimate one. Pardon me. 118 for 9.
This is Afra from the USH team, also known as the Virat Kohlis of the real estate world.
We're committed to helping our investors make the right decision when it comes to any of their real estate needs.
What makes us stand out from the crowd is that we're not here to sell you something. We're here to guide you into making the best decision for you. So come aboard and be a part of the winning team.
So Farhan Khan coming back into the attack to finish the game. Mathematically impossible for London Royals to get the win. And how impressive you were telling me about this young lad.
Yeah, he has been picked up by Seven Districts management out of those trials which they conducted a couple of months ago. And they have picked up 3 to 4 players in that. And this is one of those that promising young lad which they have picked up. And what a display of game he has shown to us today with the bat and as well as with the ball. He's a special talent.
He certainly has that natural pace, good balanced action. Reminds me a lot of South Africa's Lungi Ngidi. A bit of Ngidi and Pat Cummins in there. And if he can be even 30% as good as them, he'll be absolutely outstanding. Great find for Seven Districts.
Absolutely. A good thing is that he has also shown us that he can bat whenever required. It was a superb knock, 45 on just 24 balls. And
Yeah,
taken.
Did a great rescue act, you're absolutely right. And what I like about his bowling is he's consistent. He bowls on one side of the wicket. Sliced away towards the deep third. So London Royals, they certainly need to get their batting combination right. The bowling I felt was all right.
The bowling was definitely all right, but it's their batting, especially the top order batters. They were having no answers against the swing bowling coming up from, especially from Awais Ahmed. Amir Hamza will be facing, and he has hammered it towards the leg side. One bounce over the rope for a 4. Good aggressions, Too late, although.
Yeah, he read the length quickly. And fast bowler versus fast bowler, he would have enjoyed that pull shot. Nicely put away. So final delivery of the match. It will be a thumping win for Seven Districts. Good comeback after a loss in the first game. And this has gone up. Will this be a catch? Yes, it will. And it's the captain who's taken it and gets a well-deserved wicket for Farhan Khan. And London Royals 123 all out.
Well, beautiful catch taken by Sagir, and he celebrates it, indicates it to his teammate that he has taken it. Beautiful catch. 123 is all what London Royals could able to make out of their 20 overs, and they lost all those. The last wicket from the last ball of their inning.
Yeah, so it's a big margin of victory in the end by 74 runs. Who would have thought when they were 117 for 7? It was that partnership between Farman Ali and Farhan Khan who took them to that massive score. And then OS Ahmed striking with the new ball consistently got rid of the Royals' top order. And after that, they were always in control of the game. Handshakes all round. A well-deserved 2 points for Seven Districts.
A very comprehensive victory indeed. Seven Districts will go. A lot of confidence and plenty of players chipped in with the lovely performances, whether it's Awais, Farhan, Zishan, Nasir. Everybody bowled well. Wahab as well. And as far as their batting is concerned, it was really initially. This is the betting card for you for London Royals. Kuldeep right on top manages to score just 2. As Abdurrahim as well manages to score 2. Yasir was playing well before he was caught in the circle. What was a very good catch. He scored 20 on 17 balls. Web Yadav departed early, bowled by Irfan on 2. Zohaib remain out there in the middle, but manages to score only 12. Sushan Thapar was pick of the batter, scored 46 on just 29 balls. Revelinu scored 9. Hassan Nasser scored 6. Nick remained not out on 7. Muzammal departed on 1. Amir Hamza manages to score only 5. Well, extras were 11 that helped them reaching out to 123.
In the end, the fast bowling of Seven Districts hybrid was just too good. The standout bowler Zishan Nasir, 3 for 7 in his 4 overs, 19 dot balls in a 24 ball spell is absolutely spectacular. 2 wickets apiece for Farhan Khan and Awais Ahmed. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of the run chase. It was Awais Ahmed with the early destruction. They just couldn't read the swing. The technique wasn't right from the London Royals top order batters, and they paid the ultimate price. He pitched the ball up, looked to make it swing, and striking that middle and leg stump consistently. After that, it was Vib Yadav, unfortunate dismissal, trying to cut a very straight delivery. And Yasir Kaleem, well, he got a few streaky boundaries. Even that one was slightly edgy. But after his departure, caught first ball of Zishan Nasir, then it was just too much for the middle order to handle. Even though Sushan Thapar played a very decent knock of 46 runs, nobody really hung around with him. Cracking catch there by Farman Ali. Wahab Hassan, he was a bit expensive, was hit for a few sixes by Sushan Thapar in particular, who took a liking to the Seven District spinners. But when Revelino came to the crease, just gloving that one off Sagir Khan, simple catch for Zishan, and that was pretty much all she wrote for the remainder of the London Royals batters. Nobody could really get in apart from Sushan, and Zishan Nasir was absolutely unplayable. Look at that catch at point from Wahab Hassan. Forget about that dance celebration. And Hassan Nasir swinging across the line. Well, that was a poor shot. Zainullah also picked up a wicket as well. Great catch taken by Sagir. That was his first good catch. And then the final dismissal of the innings. Amir Hamza hit a 4 off Farhan Khan. Last ball of the match. Tried to smash it out of the ovals. And Sagir took a wonderful running catch as London Royals were bowled out for 123. That is the match summary for you. Standout performer Farman Ali, the wicketkeeper for 7 districts, a well-deserved half century. Farhan Khan, a fabulous cameo, 45 of 24. Zainullah Khan was looking good as well, 33 of 27. 3 for 24 for Muzammil, the standout bowler for the Royals. And in the batting, well, apart from Sushain and Yasir Kaleem, nobody made a significant score as they were shot out for 123. 3 wickets to Zishan Nasir, as 7 districts hybrid won comfortably by 74 runs. Well, that's all from the Combox for now. After a short break, we'll be back with the post-match presentation. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of the game number 5th, which is going on of this USH ICC Ramadan T20 tournament 2004. The game was played between 7 districts and London Lions. Before we move on, let me thank the sponsors: tournament organizer ICC Academy, title sponsors Union Square House, powered by sponsors Million Salon, streaming partner Fancourt, sports sponsor 7 districts and Flyout Tours LLC, YouTube streaming partner Cricfit, broadcast and event partner Sports Ethic. Well, in game number 5, 7 districts, they won the toss, they opted to bat first, and they have put up 197 on the board after losing 8 wickets. 198 was the target for London Royals, whereas at the end, 7 district comprehensively winning this match. They have knocked down the team in the last ball of the game. Moving on with the post-match, moving on with the presentation for the player of the match, which is and that will be presented by Mr. Tehseen Javed, who is the match referee in this particular game, and that belongs to the player Fahran, who has blasted 45 on just 24 balls and later on taken very important 2 wickets in his 4-over spell. It is Fahran from 7 districts. He will be receiving the player of the match award from Mr. Tehseen Javed. Well, फरहान वेल प्लेड, बहुत ज़बरदस्त। आपने पहले तो बैटिंग बड़ी अच्छी की और फिर उसके बाद बॉलिंग, क्या कहना चाहेंगे ओवरऑल अपनी परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में?
जी बिस्मिल्लाह, सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि आज मतलब अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस हुई। और हम पिछला मैच खेले थे, फर्स्ट मैच वो हार गए थे, तो इस वजह से आज मतलब टीम के लिए जीत ज़रूरी थी बहुत। और बैटिंग में मैंने पूरी कोशिश की और अपनी कोशिश में कामयाब रहा, तो इस वजह से मतलब टीम के लिए रन्स बन गए, अच्छा टोटल बन गया, तो यही कहूँगा।
वेल डेफिनेटली आपने बैटिंग बहुत अच्छी की, आपकी बैटिंग की वजह से स्कोर इतना अच्छा हो पाया, प्रेशर बिल्डअप किया। बॉलिंग आपकी ज़बरदस्त रही है, आप लेंथ बॉल बहुत अच्छा करते हैं, यॉर्कर हमने नहीं देखे आपकी तरफ से। क्या एक स्पेशलिटी आपकी लेंथ बॉल, या क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
जी बिल्कुल, नए बॉल से मैं करता हूँ हमेशा, और स्विंग भी करता हूँ मतलब। और लेंथ बॉल से हाँ बिल्कुल बैट्समैन को मुश्किल पड़ती है अच्छी जगह पे करें ना, तो स्टार्ट जब आपको सर्कल में मतलब सर्कल मैच का वो स्टार्ट होता है ना, अगर आप टीम को अच्छा शुरुआत दे तो फिर मतलब पीछे टीम को वो फ़ायदा होता है स्पिनर्स को। हाँ यार्कर भी कर लेता हूँ इंशाल्लाह आखिर में, मगर सिचुएशन इस तरह थी कि हमने मतलब स्टार्ट में मतलब अच्छा किया और दरमियान में मतलब स्पिनरों ने मतलब बहुत अच्छा किया, तो इस वजह से हम मतलब वो ज़रूरत ही नहीं रही मतलब आखिर में यार्कर की।
वेल फरहान, आपको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से रेट किया जा रहा है बैटिंग में, बॉलिंग में, और मेरी ख्वाहिश है कि आप फ्यूचर में भी अच्छा